Alright, we're on the internet again.
Howdy.
Hello everyone. We're back playing Icewind Dale again. I have no ting to say, so I'm just going to skip to the part that makes this music make sense. So, or this ambiance music, you know what I mean. Where we last left off, you had taken a quest from Captain Imdra Arlagath of one of the 10 towns, as I immediately forget it.
I can't remember.
In East Haven.
Yep.
No, me too. Right.
Yep.
You left East Haven, eventually finding a cavern wherein you found some trouble in the form of a hag.
She was pretty nice in the end, just saying.
Named Maud Chiselbone. Her will-o-wisp familiar, and a giant skeleton that was sent in as a sort of frontline pawn.
As much as
He hurt quite a bit.
He did hurt.
He may have been nice, he may have not. No one ever tried speaking to him.
Oh no!
You spoke with Maud about the cauldron that she was filling with bits of human flesh and bits, and you eventually discovered that this cauldron could feed up to, I believe, 120 people in a day. So you took the cauldron and Maud's life in the process, as she had given you another alternative means of payment in addition to the cauldron in exchange for her life. She did, however, make the mistake of telling you all these things before she was able to walk away.
Yeah, I call that 3 wins.
Win, win, win.
Treasure. Dead witch.
She was pretty nice.
Those are 3 positives.
You walked along the shoreline
protecting her land.
of this frozen expanse for a few hours, I believe. Eventually finding the chest that was described, which was trapped, but those traps were in fact dealt with after some unfortunate happenings. And we left off rather abruptly after you had opened that chest, and all things were, I suppose, remedied.
I suppose.
I suppose.
Very good. Very
so
good.
it's still like around
It is.
midnight-ish.
It is probably a little after midnight at this point.
We have an igloo.
You have an igloo built, and
I was just remembering it was.
you could obviously take a long rest out here in the cold, or you could try and make your way back to East Haven, which I do believe is the closest town to.
Yes, East Haven is the
It's-
We'd have to
closest.
go
It's
across.
It's
still.
warmish. It's out of the wind.
Did we
You lit a
sleep?
fire some time ago.
We had a short rest in the igloo.
We short rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
No long rest, though. So, do you guys
Just so we know.
Do you guys want to go back to the igloo, or do you want to try to, shake it back?
I mean, how long
I
is
believe I
it?
was having you make con saving throws
Yeah,
for every hour you were out here.
Someone failed.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. So you have
Do you still-
exhaustion.
I failed once, but we...
You
Yes.
short rested, which doesn't get rid of it.
I know, so I still have it.
Is it? Are they still making con saves if they're in the igloo?
Find out.
Okay.
The igloos, we got it warmer, so
Yeah,
you know.
I
You did get it warmer,
So-
Wait.
but if you are spending 8 hours in it,
I got icy hand.
it depends.
Why was I making concepts again? Sorry, remind me.
You didn't have to. You were probably fine.
I got icy hand.
Okay, how did I get I had a level of exhaustion at some point?
I think it was just the travel.
It was the travel. Okay.
Travel,
That
late
was-
travel.
I can't remember at this point, honestly.
At one point, someone fell in water, I think. I don't remember. If you didn't mark your point of exhaustion, please do that in the future. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep track of those things. So what are we doing here,
Do you
kids?
guys want to sleep in the igloo again tonight? Or,
Wow.
sleep in it tonight? Or should we head back?
How far away is East Haven from where we're at?
It took you.
Because we'd have to go
It took-
back to
it
the
took
boat
us a
and then
bit.
back to East Haven. So it's, or we could sleep in the caves.
It's a bit.
Start a fire where the witch was, or where our friend was. My friend was.
Or we could stay with the igloo. Keep that
Or
warm.
stay
Keep that.
with
Keep
the
that.
igloo, sleep in the caves, or go back to East Haven. I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm fine with anything, because,
Well, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're weird.
about you guys actually out here, so.
You would have taken.
It was like 2 hours to get here.
It was about 2 hours to get here from East Haven, and an additional. Took you 3 hours to get to this point from the cave.
So it would take 5 hours to get back to East Haven, and that would be 5 in the morning.
Oh wait, two. You guys have snowshoes. It was a mile out. It would have taken you 2 hours.
2
not
hours?
3.
So 4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours in total.
Yeah.
To get back.
To get back. So
And a combination of walking on foot and.
It may be better to,
Sleep here for the night?
yes, that's a bit of a travel. And I am not exactly equipped at the moment.
It sounds good.
Yeah. So,
Anywho, so back to the igloo.
so based on what I'm hearing is you volunteer for first watch. That's mighty proud of you, mighty good. All right, and Yoki will just go into the igloo, set up a bedroll, and just conk.
What watch are you doing?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't answer.
He's already sleeping.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take first watch if you guys all want to sleep. Or...
Yeah.
Ugh.
You sleep?
Yeah, thanks. Actually, do this.
Alright. Do you want
Okay.
me to join you?
If you are taking the first watch, I'd like you to make a perception check. Sitting, I guess, on the edge of
I'd
your.
probably just be sitting like in the doorway of the igloo. If it's like a typical igloo that
Yeah.
we're yeah. 19.
19?
Yeah, right.
As you sit on the edge of this igloo, kind of its dome shape looming behind yourself, you've made this kind of tunnel that stretches out maybe a few feet to keep the general dome shape. And the piece of fabric, I believe it was a bedroll or blanket or something draped over the entrance, kind of flaps in the winds, even though it's not on the leeward side.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the windward side. You are on the leeward side. And you kind of observe the expanse, and you don't see a whole lot moving. Snow gently snaking through as it is picked up by the wind and scattered somewhere else. A few hours into just kind of watching these meandering patterns, you begin to make out a shape finally moving across the horizon some distance away from you. It seems like a lone polar bear that's just walking its own path away from you. It stops for a moment and kind of cocks its head. It's got a
Towards me or
towards you, but it cocks its head at you and kind of does a sort of dog-esque head tilt, sort of why are you doing anything here? This is my home.
Woof.
But I'll respect you, and it continues on its way.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's like.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
You are here.
You are here. We are here.
I'll nod in the polar bear. Bless you. What was that?
Bless.
Yes.
I'll kind of like nod at it. Not that it understands what I'm saying or implying to it, but
Walking along, but other than that, polar bear just watch goes by in front of it. It eventually makes its way over a small embankment and
Slurp.
doesn't reappear. You guys next?
Who do you wake next?
Yeah, it's more, yeah.
Oh.
yeah, I'll wake you. You don't mind the cold as much as the others, so. Honestly, instead of sleeping in the igloo, can I dig a hole outside
Yeah.
and sleep in that hole?
Yes, you can.
That's what people do. People do that instead of like people do.
Weird.
I'm gonna wake you up and then leave the igloo again.
Where are you?
It's too hot. I literally die in here. I don't know how you guys do this. I'm gonna just literally dig a hole outside and like curl up, fall asleep,
And
the
then
hole.
just
I love that.
disappear.
Yeah,
The
definitely
white
gonna
dragon.
bring it over.
Yeah.
Stealth check while you're at it.
Make a
White.
stealth check?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
White
Just show
dragon
me
one.
get stepped on in the morning.
Oh shit, you're like, wait. You're a white dragon boy.
Yeah. Yeah. 10.
With advantage.
Yeah.
That makes a solid point.
White dragonborn.
It's
15.
impressive.
Alright.
White
Snow.
You have dug yourself a little hole and you managed to cover yourself pretty much entirely. The snow's kind of insulating you nicely.
Sit right down.
I like that.
Beyond.
Natural 1. +0.
Where to go?
Your evening goes by, or your watch, I should say, goes by mostly uneventfully.
Then you get shot.
No,
Your neck gets slit.
partway through your watch, what you think might be a couple hours in, maybe halfway
Your
through.
tongue comes and grabs you.
Those of you in the igloo who are not resistant to cold, so that would be Bagsack, Yoki, and Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of through this point as well. You might not all wake up at the same time, but you all kind of begin to realize that this igloo is doing the best it can, but it's sub-zero Fahrenheit outside, and you can only do so much with your own body heat inside.
Isn't there fire inside?
The fire was lit for maybe 10 minutes.
We only had torches to burn.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh,
Wood is a
right.
commodity here.
Right. I do have.
With
Some more
6
torches.
torches.
You guys can
That's
find
exactly
me,
what we
wake
just
me
did.
up.
Yep.
I do have
If-
torches.
If
I
none of
think
you
I
would
have
like to
torches.
do anything about that, your watch would go by uneventfully and you could come inside.
I think I shall.
Roust next.
I'll wake up.
You?
I'll wake up.
You.
It's fine.
Alright.
I'll
You.
wake.
You wake up
yeah,
and
wake
head
up.
out into the cold. I would
Ruffled
like
feathers.
you to make a perception check, same as everyone else.
It's very
Everyone else?
sad, actually.
Well,
No,
who
just
should
from
watch?
Everyone,
Oh.
else,
Yeah,
that
it
had,
was
everyone else that
Ah.
has had watch.
Oh, okay.
8.
Yes.
Alright.
8.
Alec, come on.
I was right.
Same as Robin, your watch goes by pretty uneventfully, excuse me. But standing out in this cold environment has taken some toll on all of you. I would like to say, given the conditions of the extremely cold weather and your lack of preparedness for heat, at least at this temperature, regardless of whether or not you have cold gear, you gain the benefits of a short rest, not a long rest.
F.
Okay.
Everybody?
Nothing
Or
happened.
just-
No, except for you two. You guys get the full long rest.
Sweet.
Oh, I don't have exhaustion anymore.
Nothing happens for you or me.
If you're at full health,
I wasn't.
Well, you have to roll.
roll
D8.
Yep.
I don't think it's
Add
worth
your
it for one
count.
health.
At con.
You say that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's a hit die you'd spend.
Roll.
Yeah.
Though you do have the same number of hit dies from the day
Add your
previous.
count.
Another?
Yeah. and
Or
I've
hit
already-
dice, excuse
You
me.
can
I've already
You
used
can do
one,
a
I think, so.
That's
So me, Alec, or me, Yoki, and
Olivia.
Olivia only got short rest.
21.
Yeah.
So I'd have to
And
roll
then you
for
have
health,
plus
but it's
You
not
get
worth
you add the con.
Do we
con too.
get a point of exhaustion as well for that, or
No, I'll say
Okay.
you slept enough to
So
stave
1
that
plus 1
off,
is
but
2.
But okay.
not much
Four
better
plus
than
one.
It's
that.
not a
Alright.
high quality sleep.
No, it is not.
You did it.
I did.
And you marked down 3 out of 3.
Yoki's looking a little whiter in the morning, if that's possible.
He's just more so frozen.
What?
His
Well-
skin's like crackling.
Yeah. His
His
face
hair
kinda
is
has
like
that,
frozen in specific
I don't know if
directions,
you ever
like
saw
that.
the whole Frozen Stream or something like that,
I
or
was gonna-
Glaciers.
yeah,
It's all
yeah.
kind of
Jack
craggled
Frost
and
looking
the like.
motherfucker.
Pretty much, yeah.
I got 2 spells.
An angry Jack Frost.
Otherwise, you all wake up. Olivia is joined at some point later that morning by the rest of you. I would say the sun has not yet risen, so it's very difficult to tell the time.
Well, I guess now is as good a time as any to go to East Haven. We can deal with that once we're at a very warm environment.
Pretty
I'm gonna sit up from
What
my
happened to
snow
West
hole.
Haven?
Why bring treasure to towns?
We don't talk
Bad
about
idea.
West Haven. We don't talk about it.
Is this like Crips versus Blood?
Could be.
Never bring chest to
We
Let's
never
talk about West Haven.
We don't talk about West Haven. We don't need chest. We just need what's inside.
and split that.
No, we can split it later. Someone just hold on to it.
I'm just gonna stand up and wipe the snow off of me.
What
so-
the?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just kind of see like a.
A wiggling head.
If you've ever seen like a lizard bury itself into the
like
sand, the opposite kind of happens where you come up and stand out of the snow and
That
shake a little bit like a dog on your way
Interesting.
up.
Oh, I slept so well last night. Did you guys sleep well? Okay, everyone sleep.
No.
sleep all right? No, that's.
Shut up.
All right.
Well, that was nice and cozy down there.
Anyone gonna volunteer to take care of that? Grab hold on to it for the time being.
I'm not
Going
very
once.
strong.
What are we grabbing?
Going at the
The
gold.
chest.
Not the chest, just the gold.
Just the gold, not the chest.
We don't need the chest.
Isn't it like gold things?
Gold pieces.
How the fuck are we gonna carry all that?
So we have a big bag.
I mean, you could
We all
throw them
have
at the bottom of your backpack, but
We have, yeah.
That's a lot of gold.
it's an
How
awful
much?
lot of gold. I
A
believe.
chest's worth.
Alright. Well, not you know.
Just gold piece way.
Inca. A chest's worth.
Well, obviously.
That sounds like a silly question, but I'm just.
Yeah,
It's-
no,
It will
I think
save
it's
me to know the
0.1,
answer.
maybe?
0.1 pound?
That is very heavy. Hold on, let me look up.
I just thought gold doesn't have a weight. until
0.02 pounds.
Ah.
I think it's 50 pieces to a pound.
Yes.
Okay, well.
I was very
That's
wrong.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm already carrying 1.5 pounds.
Let's see.
Gold.
Did we get the actual number of how much is in there?
No, you did not.
We
You
don't,
haven't
we
counted
don't
it.
know. Yeah, we haven't counted. Alright, so we should take this chest
Yeah,
of
a pound of coins is 50 coins.
50
So-
pieces of any kind.
Yes.
Mhm.
So this isn't a lot. It's just the volume that's difficult. It doesn't.
Doesn't
it-
weigh too much, it's just a lot.
Yes, it's volumetrically much larger than it
They're
weighs.
not very dense.
Well,
I mean, they are dense. There's
There's a
just a lot of
whole
them.
lot of them.
coins themselves are not
Well,
dense.
what is the? Let's start with
But
the
yeah.
number.
You haven't counted it.
We haven't
We
counted
need
it.
to count them.
We can count them when we get back to East Haven. I'm not sitting here counting out here in the fucking
Make
gold.
Exactly.
a intelligence check, and probably investigation.
Investigation check?
I'm gonna make that solid.
Okay, wizard.
17.
17.
How much does
The chest weighs, as I now count,
How much
the chest weighs somewhere in between 20 and 25 pounds, but you know the chest itself also weighs something.
Yeah, okay. I was
You're
gonna-
you're kind of unsure. There could be somewhere in between like 10 and 20 pounds of actual currency in here.
Oh boy.
I suggest that we have maybe 2 people
500 to
carry this
1,000
if you're
Right?
carrying
That's how.
Sure, I don't
Some-
know.
No,
Yeah.
it's much less than
Could
that.
all,
Less
could be
than
a
that?
layer of gold
The
on
chest is
top.
less than that, or the
Who
gold?
knows?
The gold's
Who
less than that.
knows?
The chest is probably about that weight. So
About-
probably
so the
5 to
chest
10 pounds.
itself.
5 to 10 pounds of currency,
Okay.
and the chest
It's like
maybe 10 to 15
Oh,
pounds.
boy.
The whole ordeal
Oh, okay.
maybe 25, 30.
250 to 500.
All very loose. I'm sorry.
So this way is like 25-ish, 35 maybe. Just
Okay.
Two of you maybe want to carry it. I'm not very strong, or if someone wants to carry it.
We
You're a
also have
strong
a
boy.
we also have a cauldron to pull
That's what I'm
that.
also thinking about.
So if someone just
The
I
cauldron
don't
you
know,
do not
maybe-
have with you. You left
No,
that
we
at
left
the
it back
Left it on the boat.
we could just tie this chest to someone's back and go from there.
Sure.
Since 25 isn't really
It's not that much.
That much.
It's not very strong. Do you want to carry it?
And-
Very strong.
just kind
Okay.
of move it along
You don't mind carrying it?
for
Job's done.
speed.
Captain always make bags that carry things.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's okay.
Is that what you're...
What?
It's gonna. Alright. Yogi's gonna get some rope. So we have just tie it on backsack.
Backsack, were you born with that name?
Not sure.
I doubt he remembers.
Wrong guy to
I
ask.
thought he was gonna take
Yeah.
that like on board a ship with that name. Like, yeah, when I was on ship, I had backsack.
I had back insect. That's all I had.
No, that's what the captain called him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Captain called him
So-
backsack because you know what
At
he
any
did?
rate,
He carried shit.
bags-
Just carried
backsack has
shit.
to go.
That's all he did.
I won't make you do anything for that.
I don't know
And
this
if we're
man's
headed back,
backstory, That's my canon.
I'm gonna do something different.
Ooh.
He's just gonna give us an encounter. Ancient white dragon.
1d100
But because you
encounters.
speak words, I would like you to roll a d8.
Because you
D8.
speak words.
Look what you've done to us.
5. Right down the middle.
5 adult
And
yetis.
it will take you two hours to get back to
5
the
ancient
mouth
gold
of the
dragons.
cave.
Our poet.
5 adult white dragons.
Well, yes, to your boats, but
Ancient.
give a
They're
moment
all white dragons.
as I
Yeah, they're
determine
white.
what that means for you. I did not loop that.
Talk about white dragons.
I apologize.
Yeah, they're the
always
dumbest.
like-
They're the dumbest ones.
It's always like green, red,
Lost.
or black.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the white.
Talk about white or blue.
What?
Blue eyes white dragon?
We're talking about like actual dragons.
Dragons.
You never really see like white dragons.
What are you talking?
We always do like green or red or black.
I mean, I'm white.
I feel like this is gonna
Wasn't the
fucking
dragon in Shrek
bite
like
me in the
Juliana,
ass.
I would like you to roll 2d4.
You remember what?
I don't like the words you're saying.
It wasn't a color.
I don't know what they mean.
Chirps.
What are you saying,
Scary.
man?
Yeah, and
2 1s.
chirp.
2 1s.
With
Oh
advantage?
no.
Or
No,
just-
just
No, just
2d4s.
2d4s.
Oh.
Don't know
Okay.
what they're for, but I rolled 2 1s, so who knows what
I mean, that
means.
could be the amount.
It's okay,
Who
my
knows?
chest counts as half cover.
Or it could be bad.
As you begin your travel, I would like you, Jess, to roll a d20.
Oh no.
We're gonna make it all the way around the table because of that roll, Rob.
Mm.
9.
You're welcome.
9, you say. 9,
We
you
roll
say.
like trash.
Okay.
Probably 5 hours to get back.
This is
No, it's-
this is definitely a table, not a.
Yes,
yeah.
this is. I'm having you navigate a table for me because
Not.
I lazy.
Yeah.
I love navigating tables.
Ancient white dragon.
So
You really
as
want that dragon.
I do.
as you travel on,
will all die.
you're headed
The
along
end.
the coast of the
Okay, we'll just give him
shoreline,
the chest.
and you begin to notice some minor bumps in the landscape, and Yoki, you would
Yeah.
you would notice off in the distance, very similar to the day previous, actually.
Ah.
A group of individuals on snowshoes walking off towards a larger mountain off in the distance.
Oh, see a group of people walking towards. mountain again.
Away from you, but
Yeah, if they're not coming towards us, Yogi isn't gonna bother them. He'll just point them out, and that's it.
okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you continue on,
Creepers almost
I'll
fell.
slide.
My identity.
Oh no.
No.
My identity.
My writing.
My writing.
I'm nothing without my writing.
I'm nothing without my sheet.
as you continue for another hour,
Lord.
Joe, roll a d20.
Oh boy! Boy, do I love rolling nat 20s when we don't need them. 6.
6.
Look how small this is.
That is a baby. Baby.
I see how this is.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
Oh no.
You haven't done anything. It's what I did in reaction to what you did.
Come on, man.
Yeah, start complaining to the DM when he
Welcome
hasn't
to
even
the
told us what happened.
TPK.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm scared.
I literally thought I was having like a stroke. I'm not even kidding.
I saw that.
Joe, I actually was like.
Joe
what
was
is
shooting a
wrong
laser
with
on
me?
the ceiling.
Joe was like tapping against the table and it was like dotting on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I thought it only works on cats.
Apparently, it,
Works
I
on
was like,
people too.
I was like, I'm seeing something.
I must grab.
No, I thought it was like not okay.
As you're walking along the shoreline with the waves kind of lapping up against the edge of the shore, you begin to notice that there are more whitecaps off in the distance, as at least over the open water that hasn't frozen yet. kind of coming up onto the bit of ice that extends from the shoreline. And off behind you, you also begin to notice that the sky begins to turn grayer and grayer and grayer, and eventually to the point where it's black. The winds begin to pick up.
We summoned a kraken.
You didn't summon a kraken, but it appears like there's going to be a very bad blizzard coming through
Okay.
within the hour.
Okay.
Thanks, comma.
Right now.
I hate it.
Conveniently, though, you have actually reached the cave you were at previously.
So, I guess
Boy, how convenient.
I have an idea.
you want to go back to where the witch was.
Hey, she's dead now.
She's not
This is
there
true.
anymore.
She
I could
hasn't
grab
had-
the cauldron and make some food. I promise there won't be dead humans in it. Or whatever
Okay.
you guys don't eat.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it makes
I
it-
should note that as you approach the mouth
I don't
entrance
know
of
what
these
the cauldron
caves,
is. It's even worse
everything
that she
is
was
still there
cooking
that you
things in there.
left
She could just
there,
have
i.e.
food.
the
Yeah,
cauldron.
She didn't need to do it.
No, she just wanted
It was
to.
out of pleasure.
Cauldron and boat.
Out of preference.
Cauldron and boat, yes, but boat on shore.
We now know that was
outside the
preference
cave.
and not necessity.
Yeah.
Boat go burn. Also, you'd have to take cauldron up ice cliff. Remember?
So do you not want to take the cauldron?
No.
No.
It might be a little difficult.
I'm just saying.
Remember last time we went through here?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that thing is dead
remember.
now? Question mark.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that there's only one in this entire lake.
Yeah.
I don't eat this ass.
It wasn't sass.
That's all
It
you
was
have to
just
do.
my honest critique.
I truly do think there's only
Alright.
one in the entire lake.
So we'll leave cauldron.
You want to go test the theory?
Are you heading back in the
Mr. Science
same
Man.
mouth of the cave that you had been in previously?
What's that?
Because the cauldron's still outside.
Okay, I'll stay.
If you want to take up the cauldron,
What?
if you want to deal with it, you can take it. I'm not gonna carry it up there.
Do the same thing I do.
Man, where's the
That was me. That was my
where's the
own
floating
brain
disc when
fart.
we need it?
That was a flat line on my part.
I'm choking on words.
Oh yeah.
No, we'll leave it. It's fine. I can snack on stuff in there. You guys can't. So.
I mean,
We got
I'm
these
gonna
things.
just-
They're pretty clever. They're called rations.
True.
It's
Yeah.
food that you carry in your backpack.
Mhm.
But those ones are free, and I don't have to waste any.
Oh, I have 6 free rations.
Well, yeah, you don't eat anything anyway, so.
I eat
I
food.
eat my berries.
What are we doing with the
Hi,
cave?
my name's
If you
Yogi.
remember,
I'm
there are
berries, and I'm
multiple
from
cave
the
entrances. There's one
South.
on the level of the.
Well, I would
What would be the
imagine.
beach, but-
I would imagine we could cover our own tracks, since
Yes.
so we would find where we went and just retrace
I
our
figured
steps.
we would just kind of go
Same
back to the
entrance.
one.
Yes,
because
and-
we
and you
have
can
been there
do so.
before.
Yeah,
You can do
because
so.
I doubt.
I say,
Um,
yeah.
Should we go back to where the witch was all the way in the caves?
Yes, she has an actual campfire there, so.
That's what I figured.
I think it would still be lit.
No, but it's a start.
Fire.
She might have more wood,
She did have more wood.
so then
If I remember correctly.
then we'll be fine. We can start it.
Nothing.
Good,
It's black.
good funny. Good funny.
You all managed to make your way back into the cave, scaling the.
We will leave as soon
The
as it starts
remnants
to
of the
shake.
waterfall is just as easy as it was before. There are still pitons there. Or pitons, pythons.
Dimdood.
At any rate, things decline.
Titan peas.
You managed to make your way over to the remainder of the fire the cauldron was originally on, and they're not warm anymore, but it could be
Redone, yeah.
could be relit. There is wood off in
Bonfire.
one of the corner of the wood. You can kind of see the
Or
bits
produce
of the snowstorm blast overhead through little cracks in the ceiling between the stalagmites. Tides. Fuck.
It's okay.
I
It's
tried.
what? M
M on the bottom,
Yeah.
T's. I just remember it like that, and this. It's weird how I just remember it. It's just something. One of those things.
Some
What?
Harry
The
Potter
difference
quote.
between stalactites
T is
and
for top,
stalagmites.
M is for bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
You forgot to set it to W for Wombo.
All right. You do have a
I
bit
am
of time before the snow comes to an end, so if any of you would like to do anything in this time, I recommend you do so.
There was another way into that area, if I remember, that wasn't the way we came.
Correct.
So I just kind of work,
Yeah.
try to find a way to, I don't know. I'll just be sitting out over there, making sure there's nothing from that direction.
Okay.
Just kind of keeping a watch.
You walk out over the
Not that far.
over.
No, I'll just be keeping a watch on it.
So kind of in that main chamber that you were in, and then up by the shore of the
Yes.
I guess the drowning pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good idea to ask.
Yeah. Is
What?
Maud's body still there?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
You didn't
Okay.
do anything with it.
It was,
Good.
Just making sure.
It's since frozen over, but
Yeah.
It would be
A flex.
the bad answer is no.
Yes.
It could be anything.
Can I do something horrible?
Could be doing.
sure.
The dead body's still there, the other ones?
Yes.
I'm not gonna eat my friend, because I liked her.
But you're gonna eat the fisherman that we need?
Well, we don't need them
I
anymore.
don't need
But
them anymore. They're already dead. Hey, man, it's free food.
Oh,
Don't
speaking
Well,
of,
I
I'm
mean,
not telling you. I'm not saying you should eat them.
can I?
Not-
That was not approval.
Any type
That
of
was-
trinket?
I want her to
You
know.
may. Go ahead and make
If
an
we find
investigation
anything
check.
of personal stuff, we could
Wow.
say we could
Oh,
find
yeah.
out to their
15.
families or something. I
I
don't know.
need
Wow.
to look at the trinket table that's in here because I think
Yeah, no,
that's
15 with a
Sack
minus
bag.
2.
Sackbag.
I think that's actually kind of sweet of you, Beth.
As I go to devour them,
Yes.
you're like, I'll check their bodies.
No, don't do that. Oh well. Anyways.
Oh
I-
well.
Would it make
anyways,
everybody feel more
I
normal
tried.
if I didn't eat the bodies?
for
You're not trying very hard.
for my sanity, everyone but Bagsack roll a d100.
Everybody butt back, sir?
But Bagsack.
Wait, what are we rolling?
D100.
Yes.
Oh, this baby never
You
gets
find
used.
4 trinkets?
I got.
The trinket table's kind of cursed. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Exactly. Where the fuck is the?
D100.
Okay.
Yeah,
17?
D100 you've heard.
17.
It's 2d10s. One with the 2 and one with the 1.
Ooh,
With the
91.
91.
91.
Rob.
this
Or not Rob. Joe.
Roll with 2d9.
I
89.
89.
Dang.
I find a necklace of
That
fireball.
was on 34. You made me reroll. Whatever. Do 34.
3.
Yeah.
It's a trinket.
This is just a table.
You find within, kind of on their persons and various pockets and things that haven't been removed or
Looted.
correction. They were probably stripped and then their clothes all kind of piled up and none of this had made it into the
Wait,
fire.
wait, they're naked?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
they were.
It makes sense, but
They
I just
were
didn't
being
think
eaten.
about it. I don't know why. That was just funny to me.
It's like crackers.
You find a small wooden figurine of a yawning walrus painted in red and
I
black.
hate walruses.
Do you really?
They scare me. Have you ever seen the movie Tusk?
Yeah.
A damaged Scrimshaw cameo depicting merfolk.
Oh,
Dude.
What?
Merfolk?
Merfolk.
Yeah, you said
Mare.
it. It was
I said it. It was
Merry
maybe
folk.
correct.
Merry
I don't know. I don't
Just
care.
some happy people.
You said it like a werewolf, a mare.
Merfolk.
Merfolk.
Yeah. Horse people. Merfolk.
Man.
Yeah, it's a mare.
Horse people.
Curse the
Man.
Merewolf.
Mare.
Okay.
And you also find
Half-fish, half-wolf.
a pair of snow globes that have very similar displays within them. That when you pick them up, begin snowing on the inside, but after they sit out for a while, they do not stop snowing.
What's up, Brownstone? Oh, what are you doing?
Every time Bagsack does shake it, though, the snow kicks up like usual, but it just continuously falls, nonetheless.
Snowing inside.
It's pretty sweet.
Shake it.
That's
It would
pretty.
be a cool trinket anywhere but here.
I like that your pencil makes.
Oh, look at that. A thing we deal with every day.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a great trinket for anywhere but
But
this.
look,
But
I know
Icewind
stop.
Oh, then it stops eventually.
Yeah, it doesn't stop here either.
Oh no, it doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't stop.
No.
It
Can't
doesn't
stop?
stop when it no.
Won't stop.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's like outside.
Nice.
Maybe blip.
The snow actually doesn't reverse direction.
It still
It's
does.
Yeah, it falls to where its definition of ground is.
Huh.
You had said it kicks up. Does the kick up not happen then? It just keeps going.
It just It just falls up.
It now goes up.
Oh god.
It keeps falling up.
Oh no.
Actually, that's funny because you would actually be able to understand this, your character,
Yeah.
because of where you're from.
Yep.
Strange thing about the plane of air.
It's running sideways.
Wherever you believe is up is up.
Yep.
Period.
Cool.
If you believe up is down, then it works for you.
Epic.
It's fucking weird.
I'm just gonna go up and.
It's raining sideways.
Can I hold it? I'm just gonna very sadly just stare at the snow globe.
It pulls up the walrus. It looked like Yoki.
A walrus. you see, because it's ugly and horrifying to look at.
That's a painting, right?
No, it's a carved wooden
Figurine.
Oh, it's,
you're gonna
it's
try to punch
wooden?
it?
Yes.
It's like a little wooden.
Don't you
card.
fucking dare.
Let me see that.
No, don't give it to him.
You see in mirror.
Let me. I want to get a closer look.
That was such a
was-
good
Do
one.
that was-
something mean.
That was good.
No, I
He
won't.
really likes this walrus.
Do you really like this walrus?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, then give it to me. I can make it better.
Don't give it to him.
How you make better?
Trust me, it's a surprise.
When has trusting him ever been good?
Yeah, don't trust him. No.
Insight.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the first insight roll Backsack has ever rolled.
That's
21.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
1. You see, yeah, it's like a flick of the fire from Yoki's hand as he's like kind of looking at the pit, the fire pit.
He's gonna kind of like walk. Backsack's gonna walk over to you. Dunk.
She doesn't
Just hit him
Yeah,
with-
just bonk, and then walk away.
Ow.
Just Zippo.
yeah. He's just snapping.
He's like snapping and it's...
You
Mustang.
still have some
You
time.
get like
if
you get
any
like
of you
the
would
flight
like to do
sparks.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh my
what did-
god.
I need to take a poll of the group right now, everybody. Hello? Hello?
If it involves anything eating people, no.
Seconded.
Don't wait until she phrases her question first.
All right.
Your answer's no? 2 no's already?
Well, say what you want. Ask.
Okay, well your answer is already no. Would it make anybody very uncomfortable if
You
I
make me uncomfortable.
ate
Yeah.
the sailors?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't do
We
that.
already said no, both of you, so...
Okay.
What
That
about you?
I stand by it.
That, so it would not make you
My
uncomfortable
nose
Oh,
is
if I ate
oh.
the bodies that you
Oh,
had?
that's what you're doing.
That's your
Yeah.
answer. What do you say?
Backsack's just gonna shrug and then go like plop in a corner with the walrus.
3 no's, I'm eating the sailors.
No.
That's not how this works.
This is exactly how this works. I'm gonna... Did we light a fire, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of like take a foot and like...
Oh, can I put up the fire?
What?
You know how dirty
can.
they
That
must
only
be?
hurts you.
Yeah, I'm roasting it. Yeah, that doesn't...
That
makes me
only
feel
hurts you.
better.
Does my intelligence seem, I'm not a smart man. I'm a petty man, but not a smart one.
Eye for an eye makes only
Funny
Yogi
point of
blind.
order, because the fire has been lit for a couple hours at this point, not a few hours. It's in this weird stage of
Smolder.
like microwaved lasagna person, where the center is still frozen, but the outside
Love
is like
it.
kind
It's
of
so
warm. Yeah, it's awful and disgusting,
Still
but you
on the
probably love it.
That's fine by me.
Why you take one?
I mean, I've eaten them
She was
raw,
using
so
it for
Yes.
I don't care. This is
nefarious
better than-
purposes.
Better than usual.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go like sit where it's colder in the room and just...
No.
As soon as she leaves the fire pit, Yoki will light it again.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. I really don't like fire, so that was very helpful.
happens.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
I think-
Best friends over here.
Fairy?
No.
Yoki and Zima.
What?
No, that's not. We're not. We're
What
not
Zima?
friends.
What Zima have to do with fairy?
What? A fairy?
Big words confuse small man.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it either.
But
That's
I am big man. You are
So
small.
that's why you aren't
Well, just
describing it
trying to
because you
Why use words that confuse self?
Yoki's just gonna sit down by the fire and just start writing. He's just gonna start writing in his journal.
Oh, Yoki.
After a little
our dumb boy.
after a little while longer,
No.
the storm begins to die
No.
down, and you can actually
Make you very
begin to
sick.
see
It'll make him very
less
angry.
aggressive bits of snow falling
Not be
through some
happy.
cracks and making its way down
We keep that one in my
into
back
the
pocket.
chamber you are in.
Actually,
He will.
You probably would
Do I
have.
have any? Do I still have to do a constitution
Actually, sorry,
save,
no,
though?
he gets the thing that-
Or
Not-
saving
not at
throws,
this
but
point.
I don't have to do a check?
No.
Okay.
No.
If you're by the
You are
fire.
by the fire right now.
we still have. Backsack's gonna walk up to Robin. Robin, you still have a pointy hammer thing?
much.
Pull out the pickaxe.
Oh.
Yes. Take. He's gonna walk over to the
I got
table
him. I got him.
Didn't know what you
and
meant.
just start smashing the wood.
We've been together
okay,
long
yeah,
enough.
we
I
can
know
do
what this
that.
man means. I know
You
what he
can
needs.
break it up. God, how much does your average table weigh?
Yes.
Fuck.
These are thick tables, I'm assuming.
I would assume you'd get anywhere from. Here's a funny question.
Good bar, Mike.
Roll a d100.
Very good.
I don't know,
100
go.
hours of.
Well,
100 hours of
not hours.
disassembling.
No.
It's like IKEA.
Got an answer.
Did you roll a 1?
5.
5.
Yeah.
In the course of the time you were in this room, I'll say to validate this, she didn't have Maud didn't have very much wood left. That was, in its standard
Alright.
woody form. And you've been breaking down bits of furniture as you spent time in here.
Okay.
So at the end of that time,
Yes.
you're only left with like a table leg.
That's fine.
Table play.
So I'm guessing we've already broken apart the.
Yeah. So
bed.
it's 5 pounds of firewood.
Okay. That's actually a huge amount.
Yes.
Well,
That, all the table legs in
hold
that
on.
case.
5 pounds of firewood. It's like 1 log.
Yes.
Hey, man.
That's
It's
like
enough to
one.
start a
That's
fire.
like one decent sized log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a log. Mark a log.
Bacon.
I'll just say firewood.
Make bacon.
And
I'll say
True.
firewood, no S. No
One
plural.
Do you
one
guys-
firewood.
Do you guys want some torches? I have some torches.
Backsack's over in the corner. No, okay, table.
Table do fine. Why you start when table
I
do work?
slowly look back
Why you
at the hatchet in my backpack. Look back at Bagsack that requested a pickaxe.
Okay.
And just kind of.
It has axe and
kinda-
name. Why would it not work? Just
Just
as
kind
good.
of.
Axe and name.
You already asked.
I think about.
So you could have used my battle axe, but I don't have I'm thinking of the wrong fucking
I
game.
I think about giving it to you, but you're just going at it. So I'm
It's
like,
like, I only have a quarter staff. Do you have anything
he's doing
else?
great.
Yeah, he's got it.
I brought an axe. I bought an axe as my starting
His
gear.
ball is a giant.
That's part of
I-
it.
Every time I'm like, oh, I can go in here
Dungeoneer's
first.
pack
I'm like,
has
I got 20.
has an axe in it, but I'm not sure.
I don't think
has
it
a
does.
pickaxe.
It might have a pickaxe.
Let me
Yeah,
just
it's
take a box for you.
Dungeoneers.
Oh.
I don't have a list of packs here. I apologize. I have armor and
That's fine.
I didn't know what he was going for.
I should probably write it down at some point, but
you should.
It doesn't.
There's stuff in there that's
Really?
useful.
Either. That's a crowbar.
Eh,
I could have went ham on it with a crowbar.
I
That would probably have been
more effective.
more effective.
Yes.
Probably
At
nailed
any rate,
together.
storm has ended.
The blizzard. What time of the day is it?
Storm is ended.
Well, it was night. It was night when you entered, and it's still night now. So it's
Well, it's always night
with the
here.
passing of time, you can kind of assume that day happens somewhere in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't it have been daytime with the blizzard, though?
No, it wasn't.
No.
No, the sky was literally
Sun
black.
was gone.
Basically Alaska.
Do we know what time it is?
Never sun.
Around.
Do any of you have
No.
I
the
wouldn't actually.
Keen
know.
mind feet? No.
9 feet?
We are
No.
fourth
No.
level.
Yeah.
Then
Or we're third
Third
level.
level. Yeah, no.
One day.
All right. It's dark.
Can you buy a watch? Is that
Yeah.
something that
You
exists?
can. You could probably buy like a wind-up watch.
Actually,
What happened?
god damn it, why didn't we split the gold while we were in here so we can drop the chest?
I mean,
Retroactively, you could have done
I
that.
mean,
Can we
yeah.
have say
Upon counting it, there are 600
Maybe,
gold pieces.
But
Okay.
we could probably give them
600
the
gold
ground too.
pieces?
So that's.
And let me just confirm the
125
figures
by-
before I
yeah.
let you. It is 600.
It is-
125 a person.
I feel like
So
you're not
we
from
each
here, so
have-
you wouldn't
125 gold pieces a
like,
piece.
from here.
Wait.
We know
Gold.
We know it's nighttime.
Yes.
Okay, I'll say I counted it because.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just
Blizzard's
add
over.
that back, and
I need it.
I assume we get moving at that.
125 gold for each person.
Yes.
Oh, did you guys? We counted
I
it
mean,
over.
I think.
You had the
but,
time to do it while you were in there.
Ow.
Let's do the check.
A number of gold
You
pieces
go
for backsack.
so many.
Homebrew.
But for Rob's sake, write the number, please. Oh God, please.
I'll keep track of it for you, buddy.
I'm just thinking of the Critical Role video where Travis keeps coming up with smart answers and he goes, oh, I think.
Subtract 5, it's 120. Not 150. 125.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, it's
Oh.
5 people.
yes.
Yeah.
We're no bad.
Oh, there we go.
That's okay.
There we go.
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
120,
Yes,
not 125.
125. Yeah. So add 120 gold.
But like, why don't I have a thing?
Because it's on the second page that you didn't want because you had this, you threw it out.
Okay.
It's on the same page that has the item.
Heading
list.
out of the cave.
You didn't want
Again,
this one
Yoki,
because you wrote it down
unfortunately.
later.
As
With the
you're
highest
leaving,
impressive.
you can see that snow has been kind of blown into the
Actually-
cave and leaves kind of this perfect palette, or not palettes, not easel, the thing you paint on.
Canvas?
Canvas?
Canvas, thank you. Words were not coming to me.
The site we use
Leaving
for
you
school?
a perfect canvas. Shut the fuck up, Alec. I was
That
not thinking of it.
that is not art
That is
at
not
all.
art, that is pain.
That is pain.
My canvas, your canvas, shit, canvas.
Leaving a perfect canvas for various footprints that kind of exist in this moment. Now, some animals have taken refuge in this cave during the time of the blizzard. You can see there are some very large dog footprints that walk further into the cave and have left at this point already.
Any,
You'll also notice a pair of shoes that were not exactly any of your own that head off in kind of various directions, almost as if pacing. That have also left.
Watch it.
Wait, you also notice various bird footprints as well.
This is still in the cave?
This is in the mouth of the cave as you're leaving, but these have entered.
Makes sense. They're
And
taking refuge.
if you would like to know anything else, please make a
I'll make a survival.
Is it tiny bird?
I'll do survival.
Tiny bird.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Part of the tracks you're looking at don't really make much sense. There's kind of just this dragged through area. Aside from the person, the dog, the large dog-looking footprints, and the owl, the bird or owl footprints, much smaller than a living session also had. It seems like something was dragged in here and dragged out, but you look at the ceiling and there's a singular 6-inch wide path that was dragged across the ceiling and dragged back out.
What?
How tall is the ceiling?
That's weird.
40 feet, I believe.
Okay, when we leave this cave, look up and keep looking up.
Sounds good to me.
He'll point out the track,
You say look up.
something, you know.
I mean, the witch lady used to walk in the ceiling.
Yes, but these are new.
Oh.
These aren't.
Are you sure these are new?
Yes, we passed by this place multiple times. I would
Have you ever looked at the ceiling?
Fine, don't look up then. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna
Well, we can't all look up. We'd walk into a wall.
out of that. Out of
Goodbye.
Heading
I'm
further-
going back to
further into the
town.
caves.
With or without you.
I'm taking the boat.
The boat will leave
None of
with
you
or without
did
you.
anything with the boats. You left them
Yes.
out on the shoreline, and one
I
of them is
figured.
gone.
Uh-huh.
The other one is overturned, and it looks like it hit the ice as it overturned so hard that it's kind of cracked up the side.
And the cauldron is gone?
The cauldron is still there,
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Oh,
but
yes.
it is several feet down, and you can see
Is the
one of the
ocean
handles
soupy?
sticking out
Yeah.
over the.
In the water?
No, not in the
Oh,
water.
oh, oh.
In kind of a snowdrift, and the handle of the cauldron is sticking out along with part of the mouth.
I'm just glad my cauldron's fine.
Look around for the boat.
We have food.
You know,
You can look around.
I
boat and
could
ice no go too good.
I could probably fly over and see if the boat is on the other side.
Also, do we have to go through the lake to get there, or is that just the quickest way?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You could always go another way, though I do believe it was recommended as the quickest.
How many people fit in these boats? 3?
We took 2.
Yeah, we took 2. So.
I can, you know,
2.
shrink, so...
100. You have to.
Yeah, you could all squeeze into
Just
into
turn
one
into
with
like
the
a little
cauldron. It would be
carbon or something.
If I'm
interesting,
flying and you shrink, I could probably carry you.
but you could do it.
I could just be, if I shrink, I could literally be on anyone, so it doesn't
If
really
you
It would
matter.
be three. It would be 3 people.
3 people, 1 boat, and you flying above. That could...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, keep the cauldron, whatever.
You do
Do you not want free food? Ah, well, that's a bad question for you, actually.
I know.
He can make his own food.
Not food. Suspicious.
What are we doing here? We have ourselves a quickening.
Want me to fly over?
I'm gonna look for the boat, maybe.
How far away is it?
How far?
What?
It's another 2 hours travel
Yeah, so don't do that.
by boat.
I have a 50.
Just to look around.
Here's
to the
the
other
thing,
boat.
though. You get caught on your own, you're fucked. So you know.
Yeah.
In the middle of the water?
We've been fucked with work. It's been stranger things have happened. Listen, don't
We
doubt.
haven't had a long rest. So
Do
she
not
doesn't have
doubt.
Any of her
Do
spells.
not tempt fate. Yes, do not tempt fate.
So. What do you guys wanna just try to head
Can
back?
any of you, because one of the boats just cracked, right?
There is one boat.
The only one
and it
that
is
is left is cracked.
It's a.
The other one is
It's
gone.
about a
Yes.
3-inch wide
That's why I
crack
look
at
for
the
it.
top.
Yes, we can
which,
do that.
If the boat was righted, it'd be 3 inches wide at the.
I thought she was flying
To
away.
find the boat.
Oh, I
and
thought
it
she was
narrows
flying to
down
the other side of
about
the
6
city.
inches, probably
Find the
about.
boat.
No, it's flying
Okay.
to find the boat.
Okay. Yeah, you can like get an aerial view. I thought
That's
you
what,
were
that was
just-
my idea.
Yes, I thought you were going back
It
to
is.
town.
You
to
could
get...
still get in it
Yeah.
and row.
That was
though
my
someone
idea.
would
So are we good
probably
if I
have
go
to
near?
You can do that. You can look.
at the same
So-
time.
See if we find
Does anybody
the
have
boat.
any way to?
Okay, so we're
mend
back
this
at
boat?
this. I'm gonna fly up to see if I can see anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
No other.
If you head up, I'd like you to make a
What about your one
perception.
firewood?
What's your 5 pounds fire? Just kidding.
7.
7. You fly up, and
Nice.
aside from your compatriots around the boat, you do not see pretty much anything. You can see the shoreline stretch out for pretty much as far as you can see on the right and left of you. You can see water, and you can see the beginnings of shore way off in the distance, and kind of hook around. It's out there. You'll have to get there, though.
Boat's just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
No boat, just shore. Shore.
So I can see the shore, I just can't see the boat. Or I can't see anything because it's too far.
You can kind of make out where the opposite shore would be, but it's too far away to see much.
Well,
Yo.
how much wood is that chest?
Can we repair it? Can we repair the boat? Probably.
What?
How much of the chest is wood?
He's gonna try to break the chest down.
Well,
so that
if
we
it
can
had
fix.
metal,
We
kind
just
of
need
claspings
flex
around
tape,
it,
okay?
What did I say? The whole,
cracked
thing,
it.
the whole ordeal was what,
Yeah.
25 pounds?
25 pounds, yeah.
And the gold was about 10 pounds, give or take. So
You said-
15 pounds, 5 of it metal, 10 pounds wood.
All right.
Girthy chest.
We didn't use
Wait a
this
minute,
for
if we're
fire.
taking the
This
chest...
time I'll take out the crowbar and start ripping at like the
Okay, if
hinges.
we're taking the chest and the cauldron with the...
No, he's breaking apart the
No,
chest to fix the boat.
the chest is no longer in the weight. It's all in
Wait,
your
disperse
individuals.
the gold.
Yes.
Yes.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Do that.
Hey, that's it. I'm good at those.
12.
12? Some of the wood is broken in places, but it's not like it wouldn't span the 6-inch crack. Or a 3-inch crack.
Alright.
And then,
Which one of you is gonna try to fix this?
Not me.
Sax just flips the crowbar.
Are you going to? Before you do, Yoki will hold on to your shoulder and say, just fucking do it, and guidance.
It's a d4 to your next ability check, so
Yep.
this would be a...
It would be.
a carpenter's tools check, but short of carpentry, unskilled strength.
Unskilled strength. I mean, yeah, that's about fixing a boat.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we
Yeah.
have any? 9.
Add your D4.
8.
Add your
Eight.
add the D4. You
I got
fool.
wood. There's wood shoved in there.
Add the D4.
12.
Hey?
There was wood shoved in there, and it didn't expand the crack.
Listen. Listen, it doesn't have to survive the rest
I
of
see
its
this
life.
as
It just has to
absolute
get us
win.
across. That's it.
So,
If anything, we'll
How
just
many
have to,
people
you
can we
know,
fit in this
build
boat
some
again?
water.
3,
Was
I believe.
suction yourself to the hole.
Can't.
Yoki, do you want to turn
To the level.
small or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
thing. Then someone
the
can hold
thing.
you like a little dove.
Can you turn into a tree and I break you down into a
Oh, you could turn into a bird and fly with me.
go?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
I can't
Damn
fly.
Not yet.
Nope.
Aw, that's sad.
Can you be like a
Maybe,
lizard or something?
I'm literally gonna just turn into a weasel.
A what?
A lizard?
Weasel.
Oh, weasel.
Lizard, I would die immediately.
Kidding.
You begin to see Yoki's body kind
Yeah,
of
you just
crunch
die of
into
fucking
itself
cold
smaller and
shock.
smaller.
Yes.
His hair kind of spreads throughout his body and gets longer. What color weasel?
Yoki's true color.
I mean, it'd probably be like a kind of faded blue, like his
Yeah,
skin.
okay.
It wouldn't be looking like a normal weasel, but
Yep.
kind of like faded blue with white,
So wait, all your animals are like blue?
blue skinned. Well, blue. The hair's blue.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
I never thought about that. I
he
just
eventually
pictured
crunches
like
down
a
into a
brown-
weasel and
No, he doesn't make a noise. He just kind of looks up and is like, in his eyes you can see defeat, and he knows what's about to happen.
All I can picture is
Animorph style,
I
just
always
Nah.
picture that scene
Bag.
in Harry Potter.
all I can picture is a weasel just like looking up.
And just before the bag closes, it'd be warm in here.
You just hear.
No, I'm just. No.
Okay. On boat.
He just becomes limp.
all right.
Yoki is a free.
You all get in the boat. I
No,
assume you're
Yoki is not. Yoki is the least bit free.
Always lying.
I would like a group survival check for the people in the boat. Not
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling.
Aw, I'm so
As you
cool.
begin to row, you begin to notice that it starts taking water in from that crack at times. And you have
Oh,
to
I
keep
could shape
throwing-
the water out, but I'm.
keep throwing it out, but it's sort of it's a process, and keeping everything together is going to take some work.
Row, row, row your
9,
boat
14.
gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily,
16.
merrily. Please
16?
don't sink. Please.
You manage to do it, and as you're rowing back towards East Haven,
The boat
you do manage to go in the right direction as well.
Wow,
freeze to
that's
death in the middle of
Um,
the fucking lake.
But you manage to get it there, and as you're pulling up, like the bottom quarter of the boat is just water, and there's little chunks of ice floating within that because it's been in there long enough. But you make it. You manage to drag it up onto the shore and portage it, dump it out if you like. Probably wouldn't though,
we
knowing
have
you
the
guys.
cauldron, right?
And yeah, you have the cauldron. You've made it back to
Only
East
thing I
Haven,
care about.
and
How long is that trip?
that trip was 2 hours.
Okay, so in the hour mark, I would have have
Do it
to
again?
wild
Climb out
shape
of the
again.
bag.
Yeah, climb out of the bag, or
You're disgusting. There's something crawling out of your
Would you
bag.
have let him
That's
crawl out of the bag?
if
I
not.
probably wouldn't have noticed. I'm too busy bailing out.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, no, then your bag is ripped, and I come out, and I turn back into a weasel. So.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that. And now I'm just a weasel on the boat.
Schmeasel.
Fitting.
Well, you guys have made it back to East Haven.
Yes, with one bag down.
One boat down,
One boat down, cauldron gained.
one ugly weasel.
Cauldron gained, chest gained?
No.
Well-
Chest
No
broke.
chest.
Chest broke, but
No,
Content.
you use the chest to
Money
turn the
gained.
boat
Contents
Money
gained.
Money gain,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
in that cave.
Alright. Well.
Wow.
Well, that was eventful.
That was so
Hands
fun.
are cold.
Should we? I'm just not helping at all.
I'm gonna go over with my wings and just put them over your head.
Alright, let's go
Do I help
someplace
you?
warm.
I'm very cold, John. I'm sorry if I made it worse.
Yoki's just gonna head
Burning
off.
hands.
Looking for an establishment to rest in.
an establishment to rest in.
Good idea.
Well-
should we try to find
Later.
Well, we're probably not.
It's night
Are you
still,
just
right?
nighttime, yeah.
Are you just
Should we
gonna
try
kind
to
of poke
find out?
around town for a little way, for a little while, and kind of figure it out,
Where did
or
we leave our axe beaks?
I don't remember, like 9 gold, I think. No, we brought them here,
Did
so
we bring him here?
you did?
so there's
Yeah.
somewhere.
There's some.
We
I
have.
I'm
believe
gonna
you rode
go-
them here.
I'm gonna go find the axe beaks.
What? How long have we gone?
For sake of continuity
You forget about
and the
our
like, I'll say you
We've
won't
gone
have to
for like a
find,
day.
find the inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we weren't
Um,
gone for long.
D&D time's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, we were really only gone for
You
like,
would have left them at the White Lady Inn.
Mm-hmm.
the white lady.
Yes. And you remember it being somewhat musty, but
Yes, she was.
it was
Yeah.
well lit,
It happens.
warm, and
It happens.
you could spend some time in it. On your way there, I should also add, you probably would have come towards the farthest east finger of the docks. You pass a somewhat
Finger of
bustling
docks.
establishment, outside of which there is a fish hanging from a hook. on a sign dangling down from it, which is kind of being pushed by the wind, called the White Trout. But you walk past towards the White Lady Inn.
Well,
You eventually make it there, and there's sort of the common area. There's a few various people in there. Some short, some tall, and sort of maybe not a courtesy counter, but just someone sitting there.
Yeah, no, whoever's at the counter.
Bartender, general people.
Yoki will kind of walk by. One room, please, and he'll just throw gold at them. The best. Or, well, the warmest. I don't believe you, but whatever. Hell of a day.
I'll take one. Also, these.
A room here.
Mr. Overpayer.
He doesn't
We'll
care.
run you 1 silver piece.
Yeah.
Sounds alright. Okay.
There will be breakfast served along with it.
I'll open.
I'll give him 2 silver pieces.
Thank you. You're just overpaying at every stop you possibly
I
can.
have so much money.
He who requires their own individual room pay up the silver,
Or gold if you.
or if you're Yoki.
He was lazy.
You know when you're lazy, so you don't feel like.
He
You know
literally
when
just.
you're too lazy to pay $10, so you just say give him 100,
yeah.
and say keep the change.
He just.
So the guys are there like, okay.
A random act of kindness, not done out of kindness, but sheer laziness.
Yes.
Absolutely not done out of kindness.
The second he says thank you, like take it back.
Do the rooms have windows? And am I next to Yoki?
Yoki would have specifically asked, not her. Not
You
her
ran
next.
up too late. Nope.
I-
Can't.
If
nope.
you sit next to Yoki, he will complain. He paid gold.
I paid
He
gold.
expects the best service.
Bitch will be healed.
I should probably describe that guy more because he does matter. He's an older gentleman who has this sort of graying white hue of hair around the top of his bald head, and he looks wrinkled and weathered, and like he's lived here his entire life. So, like Yoki, but human.
Yeah, Yoki,
Anyways.
except human.
I will adjust his voice as necessary when you see him next, but otherwise, if you all don't have anything else you would like to do, who has the cauldron?
I would assume is he.
Yeah.
You have the cauldron. It would be ferried into your room with help of other people. Otherwise, if no one has anything else to do, you can take yourselves a long rest.
Yes.
Sleep.
I open the window.
You may.
It's too
You know-
hot in this room.
Why would you ever build a window in a place like
Well,
It
it didn't always be like. It wasn't always like.
They used to have summer.
Remember, this is like.
That's the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, it used to be
It used to be this. This is kind of like Alaska, where they have summer for
like a day.
a few weeks, spring and fall for about 2 months, and then winter's the rest of the time. But that refractory period of there being
No summer
warm
blowout.
doesn't exist anymore, and that's why it's
No,
like this now.
we're just playing Frozen.
Yeah.
The eternal winter.
Let it go.
You know.
Yes.
We just need to find Big Summer Blowout.
It's Frozen, but like that.
Frozen 3.
That other Frozen movie where the wolves attack the people on the ski lift.
Mm.
That's this.
It is the dawn of the new day, and you all begin to find yourselves well rested in change of sleeping in an igloo.
Very good.
Hey, sleeping outside.
It was awful.
You wouldn't know.
Big Winter Blowout.
Okay.
I'm
As you
gonna
all
do
begin to
some
kind of filter your way
magic.
downstairs, the older gentleman is kind of shuffling around. He actually has a sort of cane, or short of a walker, but kind of like the hurricanes that have those four prongs. Yeah, and you can,
Hurricane?
if there were tennis balls in D&D, you can absolutely assume they'd be on that thing. And he's kind of hobbling along with a tray of food in one hand and the cane in the other, and is doing his best to be of service.
Oh, what a guy.
If you all want breakfast, you can all take seats,
I'm
and
gonna-
eventually you will receive food of some variety. Not very hardy in nature, but sort of a warm thing to drink, something to hold you over for the day. And
Sounds good to me.
the old gentleman kind of saunters over.
Oh. What's your name, sir? I didn't catch your last name.
Name? Burnabin. Burnabin.
Bourbon?
I have to say it louder?
Yeah.
Burnabin! Oh,
Bourbon, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Careful.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You have a little too much fun with that voice.
I did. I'm gonna regret it later.
Will like just throws up. Careful.
Chug a lug.
I was expecting you to go and then continue talking.
I was too.
I was not.
What brings you here?
Oh, just travelers, you know, doing.
Travelers?
Yeah.
No one travels here.
Well, we
And
did.
more.
Well, I guess.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
See, I like the cold. I don't mind traveling.
Yeah, it was for money.
This type of weather, it is. Yeah.
The only pair of people I've had here for a while is Ronaldo, the halfling over there.
Mm-hmm.
And, Betsy? Yeah, she left the other day.
Oh, goodbye, Betsy.
Mm.
How do you do here?
What do you mean?
How are you doing with this? You
You ever wake up in the morning, roll over, and break everything in your body because it's too cold?
No.
Yeah, me the fuck too.
What?
Yes. What?
Okay. Well, listen.
I'm going a little, I'm old.
Yes.
Seen some things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay, sir?
No, he's old. He just said.
Yeah, but like you sound.
But how old? Mr. Bodman, how old?
Well, that's kind of rude.
Yes.
And
I've kind of forgotten.
You. Okay. Sounds about right, actually.
I think I told him the other day. Ronaldo, how old did I say I was?
What?
53. Thank you.
50.
What?
I rolled a D100
Man,
to
the cold
see
changes you.
like a random number that Backsack would throw out there. I rolled 6.
How old are you? 6? Sure.
6 what? Decades? Months?
You
Are
need,
you gonna say it?
you need
Minutes?
60. I got 6.
No, I think Backsack's smart enough to know that he's not 6.
He's bigger than 6. That's what he knows.
How many?
Older than 6.
That
Show
was
me
the
how
first
many.
number that
How many are you?
Wow, many years old. Must be at least 6.
Around there.
Well, he's not wrong. Doesn't make me happy.
Oh. Y'all aren't here for the seance, are you?
No.
No,
What?
we
The
just
what?
finished a job.
Can you explain that?
Good.
You said seance?
Yeah.
For what? Is this serious?
Whatever the fuck he wants. He points over to the halfling kind of sitting over in the corner.
Does he have money?
Wait.
I don't know.
Hey, halfling.
Huh?
Got money?
Fuck, do I look like a charity?
Why would you just ask him if he has money?
I'm asking for if you got work.
Ask that then.
I have something if you're interested in it.
What's the pay?
What's the job?
Knowledge.
Yoki immediately just stops talking.
That's like what Yoki would
Oh, Yoki, you could use some of that.
You definitely could.
Why? That doesn't do no.
I mean, you're welcome to join me. I'm not gonna pay you anything, but we just...
What's your seance about?
That's more Snowflake over here.
Well,
It's terrifying.
what Bardabin
Yep.
failed to mention to you, which I've so kindly asked him, shut the fuck up, kid!
Careful. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Okay, sounds
Oh
good.
god. And he like starts shuffling off
You just died.
and sits in a recliner and starts massaging
Exit stage
the
left. Dies.
Turns to dust instantly.
He's still in the room, but he's like,
Weird crashing
Jeez,
noise from the
Thanos
kitchen.
snapped away.
Yeah, turns into dust before your very eyes.
Literally-
Yeah,
One
no.
step, 2 step, and then
Dust.
His cane just.
He's
constantly
self-casted.
a
falls
light
down.
breeze hits him and he kind of just blows away.
no.
Go,
It's like a Harry Potter movie next time.
Blows away with
Seriously, yeah.
So we what Bardabin neglected to tell you was I've been trying to pull some people together to maybe ask the White Lady some questions about how we can maybe end this winter.
Who's the white lady?
The White Lady's a local
The
legend.
captain?
She
This one?
is a ghost rumored to walk on Lake Dinenshire.
The White Dragon.
The thing, you're not from here. The
Yoki's
lake just
gonna
out
know
there.
that.
Yeah,
He's
we
not
just
gonna pay
came from
attention
there
to that.
actually last night.
Where her rich husband supposedly drowned her.
Wow.
There is
Oh, she
Funny,
did.
you say that other way.
How are you supposed to ask her questions if she did?
well, seance, sir.
Yeah, well, apparently, we summoned her to the seance.
Yeah, we summon her spirit, we ask her some questions. I mean, also part of it is I'd like to find perhaps the
So you,
treasure that the husband threw into the lake when he drowned, but you know.
out of game, that was not.
Well, no, we were told it was.
Nothing.
He
Blank
said-
face. Entirely
Yeah,
poker face.
I wouldn't.
No,
that
no,
was
Yoki,
just.
no,
Say that,
no.
Juliana.
Yoki would have chuckled.
Yoki Chuck.
Yoki would have snorted or something.
So,
I can-
so you believe this woman,
Treasure.
white lady, ghost person started this
Is,
winter?
is there like map for treasure?
No,
You started this war.
no, and I can tell you the
This war from
story.
chaos.
And he like
But you don't believe?
begins to like grab a fiddle and a bow that's been sat next to him and
Slow down there, Brighty boy.
Something old.
Something.
Maybe later. I like that plan though. So you don't.
I like
she
your funky
started-
music, Magic.
I like your funky music, Halfling boy.
What?
Sorry.
But Mans was singing sea tale.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to sing a song?
Will can't sing, but this man can.
But does he have to?
If you start singing a
How old does he say?
But funnily enough, when he
Backsack
when
and
he
I
pulls
can
up his fiddle and like puts it up to his cheek and goes to pull the first note, his bow very
No.
comically splits.
Oh, now I see why you can't pay us anything.
That was so sad. I'm so sorry.
Man, it's really cold here. I
Excuse.
can't.
Oh.
Oh yeah, blame it on.
Do you
blame
want
it on the
somebody for a new
tools.
fiddle? I feel bad.
I'm not blaming it on the tools. I'm blaming it on the weatherman.
The weatherman? What did he do?
Boy. Just kidding.
I don't know what he did.
Sometimes you have to work on your listening.
What's your name, by the way, sir?
My name is Ronaldo.
I'm sorry, what?
Ronaldo?
Yes.
Yeah, see? You have to work on listening.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm not paying attention.
So
to you.
he is.
You replied to me.
What?
Just
No, you
He
can hear
begins to tell you a
crack.
story of how
Audible
the White Lady's husband
ice
was a
cream.
miser who kept his treasure in a heavy locked chest that never left his side.
Yeah, it's cold.
Perhaps it was the heavy chest he suggests that capsized his boat and sent the man to a sunken grave, or perhaps it was the fright of seeing his dead wife that he drowned so many years ago reappear before him over the lake itself. Either way, he is mostly certain in his storytelling that the treasure lies at the bottom of the lake, waiting for some explorer to find it someday.
good luck with that.
So maybe we go out and find treasure.
Or, you know, we could leave and pass
That
in
does-
the,
that does seem
finish
like
the
that's what
job
to do,
we
doesn't
did.
it?
We came here for and go on our merry way.
Now, there's some other guests here. There's about a half dozen of them that were gonna try with me. And I mean, we
Oh,
we
yeah,
live in
great
we live
time.
in some dark times. Maybe the spirit of the White Lady.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be a great help. I'm
Well,
sure.
good luck.
Aren't you curious to see what some dead woman from
No,
years ago has to say?
people die all the time. I don't
Kind
really
of,
much care
actually.
for their opinions, so
You don't care for anybody's opinions.
that is true.
Except for your own. Who else?
Why?
nobody else cares
Yeah.
about,
What else
actually.
would I think about?
Yeah, exactly. You
What?
really don't have much going on up there. do you?
We'll be long gone by then. Hopefully.
I'd like just leave. We can just go and.
No, I'm not holding you here. You can. I'm just.
no, that's just
extending an
Yoki. Yeah,
invitation.
Yoki's just like, we got a job, we gotta finish. We literally just have to go tell the captain to go fuck himself, and we're fine. We
Yeah,
can
we'll
leave.
tell the captain about this.
What, Captain Girl?
Herself.
Okay.
Alright, I think we should go do that then. Tell them
Yeah.
about the horrible things.
Yoki just like stares at Backsack for a little bit.
If you head out, where are you heading?
Neurons are firing.
It is hard to keep a straight face.
Where are we going? Do we have other things to do?
Not here. We just have to go talk to Captain
Captain Allegrath.
Arlagaff and be like, "Hey, we found your four dead fishermen."
Man, I love writing wrong names.
Turns out-
as soon as we come back
Oh,
to
yeah.
these people,
Turns out it wasn't the
Backsack's
wizard.
gonna throw out wrong
It was a
names.
hag.
You killed someone for no reason. Don't have.
Whatever, that happens a lot.
Does it really happen a lot?
I mean, bad luck that time.
Bargman!
What?
Looking at the innkeeper.
Yeah, could
Bargman!
have been
The
something.
innkeeper or the hermit?
Yeah.
Could have been
The
any of us.
innkeeper.
Sorry.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
I thought you said Bard Man, and I went, which one am I supposed to answer then?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, that's the
That's
point.
why-
I hear two
why-
answers. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Backstack's looking at the innkeeper.
Okay. Okay.
We're Captain Lady.
Hmm.
We're Captain Lady situated.
Arlagath.
Oh, the town hall.
Alright,
Good luck.
off we go.
To town hall.
Yep. Wait, why did I answer? His voice.
Goodbye.
Bye.
As you proceed on into the town, you've been in front of the town hall before. That's where you saw the wizard be executed, and you make your way into the town hall. There's a pair of double doors that lead open into the entrance. You have to pull one out in order to enter, but eventually you all filter in to a chamber that is decorated with oil paintings depicting life in East Haven, including a large painting of the town itself on the north wall. And on the south wall is a 5-foot-long stuffed knucklehead trout, its wooden plaque bearing an engraved copper plate that reads, in common, Big Nuck caught by East Haven. One more time. Big Nuck caught by East Haven fishers during the summer of 1479, Dale Reckoning.
Yeah, you big nook.
There are a set of staircase that leads up and then off to the right and left. Yep. That's all. Sorry.
That's all?
That's all.
Is there any, like,
There's no one in here at the moment.
no. Is there any, like, directory?
You can. There's another set of plaques on the wall to the right on the first floor, not going up the stairs. There is a administrative office placard leading down. If you look at the stairs themselves, it leads up to one that is not labeled for the room directly across, but is labeled fishing permits and storage, I believe. And the other one is labeled event venue.
Events venue?
Event venue, yes.
Event venue. Okay. I'll just kind of...
Oh, I should also note that the other one leads to offices and storage space.
Okay, I'll go down towards offices.
That would
Maybe.
be
Up.
up. Administrative offices are down to the right.
Sorry.
Offices are up to the left, which is weird. As well as fishing permits.
And backside, where do you think we should go first? We're not in a hurry. What?
There's tapping on the door.
That's Rob. Shaking his leg.
Is he shaking the door?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I didn't.
I was so concerned.
Oh, you know it's a bad house. You said 4 areas?
No, Rob taps.
Yep.
Ours has big feet.
From
there's-
top
there's-
left, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are we actually?
Yep.
We're going to top right.
Top right.
That was the offices?
Yep. That was the.
Storage area, I think.
No, that was
I don't want to go to the store.
the event venue.
Why would I? Okay.
That one.
Why that one? That one's
Because-
an event venue. Okay, let's go.
You
I got really good
come up
feeling.
the stairs to a door which opens as you grab the handle and enter. You walk into a not very large room. It's probably large-ish. It's probably 25 by 20, and you can tell it's kind of used for parties and other special events. And it contains wooden tables and chairs, colorful streamers hang from the ceiling. And a curtain window looks off to what you think would be another room.
Backstack's kind of do like the Scooby-Doo, like,
Yep, you walk to the other side of the room. There's a door on the other side as well, but you look through the window down towards a room that has low-burning lanterns that cast a gentle glow upon a tall black object in the center of the room. Although one could easily mistake it for a statue, the object is a figurehead of some ship carved in the likeness of a winged demon. The demon-shaped figurehead stands at 8 feet tall, and shards of wood jut out from the demon's back at points where the figurehead was once attached to the hull of a ship.
Recognize that? Do I recognize that?
Both of you make history checks.
7.
Oh my god. 12.
12?
Was that a cat?
7.
7? Neither of you make this check, never mind. It's not from a ship you would recognize.
Either of us would recognize. Hey, look, a ship. You were on a ship.
Yes. Not this one.
No, I wasn't on this one either. I don't recognize the ship.
I should note that the other door leads to a balcony that kind of heads along the wall at the same level you are, and then descends into that room.
I wanna go. No? What do you wanna do?
Maybe go.
Go back? Okay, let's check the offices.
Okay.
Offices, first floor, second floor?
Well, there's the administrative, and then the other offices on the second.
Administrative are first floor, and then general offices are second.
I'm gonna go to the general office. Oh my god, a cat.
You head up towards the rest of the offices. There are, when you open this door, there are 2 doors on the walls to your left and right, and one at the end of the hall. The one to the left is the fishing permit one. The one on the right is labeled Small Claims Court. And at the end of the hall is a giant do not enter sign, employees only.
Ah, I'm intrigued. Well, I don't think we'll find it again. Okay, administrative offices?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna...
Once, twice, third time's a charm.
Maybe.
You head down towards the...
We're looking around.
You head down towards the administrative office, and as you get down towards it, I have a thing printed out that I need.
Should have gone here first.
Yes.
I figured we did, but it's fine.
Yes, Max.
You open the
I
door,
wanted to.
and this room contains rows of desks and filing cabinets and a few overstuffed lounge chairs that are set aside for visitors. And there are a couple people in here, one of which is an older man with a short beard that comes around to the top of his chest, which is kind of a reddish color. Sitting, he looks like he could be about 5 feet tall, and looks up at you because his desk is facing the door. And oh, hello, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. What do you come here for today?
Oh my god, Juliana forgets.
Captain Allegrath.
That.
Okay.
Stephen would have remembered. But...
Do you have a meeting with her?
No, she sent us on long quest, and then now we back.
Yeah.
Find the men of
Find
fish.
what she was looking
Oh, did you find them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the wizard. It was a hag living in the cave. They ventured in and they just got her.
And he like sits back for a second. I'm gonna go get Arlagath.
Yeah, sorry for the news.
And he walks out.
Did you find them? Yeah.
That.
They're not alive.
I think it'd be even worse if yeah, we found them. They're still alive. You killed this guy for even less reason.
Jesus. He heads out the door on the opposite side of the room, and he leaves for a couple moments. As he's leaving, though, he turns around. You're welcome to take a seat. If y'all are welcome to take a seat. He shuts the door. There are a few people writing. Funny you should mention that. There's a privy.
We don't have a bathroom in here.
Oh, that's what that was. Well, then don't go in there.
Sorry about your desk.
Yeah.
Sorry about the broom closet.
I don't want to go in there.
Don't use that sink.
So
Oh my god.
he.
Why was there a hole there? Not my fault.
He comes back about a minute later with
Used for my
Arlagath, or who you could assume to be
Get your
Arlagath.
calls, I
They
respond.
have a darker purple skin, white hair that comes down and is in a kind of a loose bun.
Yeah.
And she walks in. How are we doing?
Good, we're good. Have some bad news for you though.
I heard the beginnings of it, but I'd like to know some more, if that's alright. I'm gonna have
Sure.
you come with me so we don't have any sort of interruptions or the like.
Sounds good.
Did you have a hard time finding me? Anything in here?
No, just wandered around a little bit too far.
Okay.
Check it out, you know.
Well, we gotta go upstairs. Courtroom's not being used today, so she leads you back upstairs into the small claims court, where there is several rows of wooden chairs that face a large cloth-colored table, behind which you could assume the presiding officer sits over the court cases, and next to which is another small table for someone who would be the stenographer. Arlagath walks up to the stenographer's desk and pulls a quill and some parchment, and turns the chair to face you, but has her arm, which would be left-handed, arm off to the side, getting ready to write. Okay. What happened?
So story time.
There was.
Where
I
do you
heard.
wanna?
Just start from the beginning when I want to apologize for my demeanor. First of all, thank you for doing this. I wouldn't have been able to figure this out otherwise.
No problem. No problem. So pretty much we sailed across the lake. Found a series of caves. We wandered into one of these caves, kind of trekked through it a bit. Found a lot of dead bodies, a lot of blood, and then big scary skeleton man attacked us, and we were
Bigger
like,
than
oh,
me.
You could call it a spooky, scary skeleton. Sends shivers down your spine.
Like frost giant skeleton.
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly. And there
With
was
a hag.
a hag there.
okay. That would make sense for a giant skeleton.
Yes.
She was eating them.
Yeah.
Eating the frost giant.
No.
Oh,
I flew into her room and she was.
Yeah.
I
Just
think they're
there.
insides.
I
and
think
Oh,
the sailors
okay.
had wandered in too far. And
She was
got
making a
into
stew.
her grasp. She kind of ate some of them. Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Well, she's dead now.
Was there anything left?
Of
Nope.
them.
After us, no.
What?
What?
No,
Are you talking
no,
about?
no.
Are you talking about the hag or the?
No.
No, I'm
With
talking
men.
about there's nothing left of the sailors.
Oh, there were bits.
I'm gonna-
They were in a stew.
I'm gonna pull out one snow globe and then the picture.
Oh yeah, because I took the other snow
This is
globe.
what we have.
They were.
I guess one of them really liked walrus.
They were kind of in pieces.
There was 2 snow globes, a walrus, and
The picture.
Something
thing?
damaged depicting Merfolk.
Oh, yeah.
Merfolk.
that was a scrimshaw.
Yeah.
That's.
And you produced those 2 things like.
Yeah, these were found with their belongings, or what was left of their belongings.
Give me a moment, and she's like searching through her pockets. That's me looking for something.
Good luck charm.
Yeah.
I think Aaron was
Didn't work.
working on the scrimshaw for a
Wait.
while. Yeah,
Wait,
that's confirmation enough for me.
Vex, are you sure you're not forgetting one? I could have sworn there was another. Like a figure of some kind.
You know, you always act like you see so much. Why you don't remember so much?
Yeah, good point there.
You have another thing.
Burning you.
What?
The walrus.
You?
Yeah, sorry about your sailors.
Both of you make a persuasion check, make a deception check, and this is against Arlagath's insight.
Oh, 9.
She's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah.
A natural 20.
A natural 20.
This one rude to you, so don't believe.
She was
anything he
rude
said.
first,
Look,
Don't
actually.
believe anything he says.
If there's more, I'd like to see it. But if there's not,
Hello.
it's okay. I understand. I understand that you can't take their bodies back.
I don't think you would have wanted to see that.
I'm sure their families
She
wouldn't
made
have
a
wanted
stew.
to either.
Yes.
Oh god.
Yeah. Use your
Also-
imagination.
Also, small boat.
That's not the worst thing I've heard of here, believe it or not.
What's the
Ooh.
worst?
that
Being
makes me
burned
feel so
alive
much
for a
better.
crime you didn't do?
Full silence.
That's pretty up there, though.
Yeah, that's pretty savage, I have to say.
What's the worst thing you've seen in your 7 days here?
We had.
my green time.
You have to understand. We had
Is that the green time?
to
Yes!
sacrifice someone at some point
Well,
Mm.
yes, but
because that is what our town does.
They just sacrifice?
well, yes. To
We sacrifice
try to make the
people.
winter go away.
people to
People.
hopefully stave off Errol's anger.
Worked well.
How? No, I
Well
I
enough,
should-
apparently.
The winter's still here, though.
I know.
And Blizzard happened yesterday.
We're very well aware of that
Don't
fact.
So you're just gonna keep doing this till you run out of people?
Conveniently, the curve is. No, I don't have to answer these questions.
No, you
Just-
really don't.
I feel as if we risked our lives, so you should answer the question.
No, I'm going to pay you, and I'm not going to lecture you on how this town does things because I am not the speaker.
Yeah.
You can
Good
speak
point.
to the speaker if you would like him to.
I think I already know enough about speakers.
Don't mind him, ever. Sorry about your sailors.
What she said.
Thank you.
What I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's silly sometimes.
Now, because
Oh,
fucking cat.
dude.
That's Blair. That's Blair.
Wow, she
That was
screamed.
Blair from
You just hear a
downstairs.
distant.
Yes.
A horny meow.
Yes, accurate.
Now I understand my payment to you was meant to be a scroll I found on him, as well as this. She actually pulls off her own belt, this gray bag, and plunks it on the table, and it kind of just sags,
Oh.
Bag?
like
Of
almost
tricks?
as if it deflates. I did say I would pay you that. I'd have to go get the other item from somewhere else.
Was this the bag of tricks?
However,
Maybe.
Do we already have bag of tricks?
No.
this town is
Different-
not very large. I heard you came
Different
back with a cauldron as
game.
well.
Yes.
Yes.
She took it for a souvenir
had
because
a
she's
day to us.
weird. Wow.
I
Not-
mean, she's not wrong.
What am I not lying?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Well, Yoki
She
was
did give
lying.
it to us before her demise.
11. She did. I don't know.
Okay. I just want the full picture of this story. You were gone for. I spoke to you 2 days ago, I think.
Well, that's what happens when a storm, it rolls in. You kind of have to
Yeah, we
hunker
kind of
down.
got stuck out there.
Yeah, I understand there's a storm somewhere in there, but
Well, it took us a while to fight her, if you can imagine. Then we were trying to decide if we would bring the bodies back or not, and then there was a big storm. We stayed in the cave that night. Kind of scary times, and then we boat got stolen.
Yeah, the boats were gone.
One boat had a crack in it.
Stolen.
Yeah, one boat got drifted away.
It-
It wasn't
there was a
stolen.
boat
It was
Stolen
not
by wind.
It was stolen
Oh,
by
stolen.
nature.
stolen
Yes.
from us. One boat had drifted off. We had to try to get it back, and one boat. It was kind of a mess, if you can imagine. And these guys don't deal with the cold very well, so they're complaining the whole time. So you can imagine how I'm feeling right now. Yes, it was a long journey. It was not very fun.
I was in a bag for half of it, so I mean.
Yeah, he's a weasel.
Or was it sad?
That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
I'm not going to ask questions there. Where I will ask questions though is when you were out on the other side of the lake. It's my job to sort of keep things that come into town at arm's length. As sort of a captain of the guard here. Did you see anything of note other than this hag holed up in the cave? You've dealt with it. Thank you. You've kind of done my job for me in that regard.
Or
There were footprints.
there were people?
There was
Travelers.
some other travelers that we saw.
6
Yeah.
off the shoreline. A lone person who waited out the storm when we left because they were at the mouth. We were deeper in the cave.
I saw a
Okay.
polar bear.
Never saw them, so.
The usual flora and fauna. I believe there is a group of Battlehammer dwarves that live on the other side. We don't really speak very much. between us.
Oh.
Are they Durgar?
No. I mean
Okay.
dwarves.
Alright.
The good guy.
But
Good, is that what you said?
The good guy.
Oh.
I know what Duragar are, and she kind of gestures to herself. Though
Is she? Wait.
What is she?
she's a drow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That'll do it.
I'll do it.
Goes,
So I was
yeah.
like, are you a Durgar?
Or-
No!
she's-
Shit! Fuck those Durgars.
She has drow
Okay.
language.
Okay.
Let me correct myself.
Yeah.
Drowish.
Yes.
Drowanese.
I did not ask for that.
Spooky.
That was.
A
Sorry.
very spooky drow.
Sorry, that was
She's a Durgar.
That's a
Wow.
private going on the tuba.
Um,
The spooky tuba.
They're practicing their march out back.
there was a group of dwarves. I also know there's Duragar. Have you seen them
Here? No. We dealt with them elsewhere.
elsewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure did.
I should
They may be here, but we don't know.
I should watch out for them. I know they're out there, and I trust them less than I trust the dwarves.
Yeah,
Me too.
So,
reasonable.
Dead. Oh, dead.
I mean, they're pretty trustworthy once you know, persuade them.
To die?
Exactly. The ones we met were pretty nice. After,
I speak the same language as you do. And she kind of leans back in her chair and
Takes out a gun.
and
Oh, that sounds
sits
funny.
there.
Misses on a 99.
Shut the fuck up. I missed on a 98 today, Rob. 98.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2 or a 1 on a D100.
I did.
Yeah, Juliana died
Yeah, I
today.
just rolled a 5 and a 6.
You would choke.
I rolled a 3 on
Remember
a
when you
D100
rolled
choked.
a 97 on a D100 damage?
Oh yeah, that was
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
That was
I rolled a 3.
that was so fun. So fun.
Well, I can give you access to some of the town hall. We have a library upstairs,
Wow.
and I think
Very
that
interesting.
would suit you. I think.
Yes. Very much
Just
so.
she already gets that that's what you do.
Look at me.
Though
Gives away the staff.
I should say the sign that says employees only. Just ignore that.
Oh.
Head up the stairs, and
Okay.
there's a small little library up there for you.
Yeah, that's usually what I do anyways.
Otherwise, actually, I can show you to it because that's there's a little storage room behind there that I left the other half of your payment in.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well,
And she gets up and come on, leads you through the do not enter door into what is essentially a break room, with a few tables and chairs.
It doesn't work?
Sorry.
shut up.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. There are several cozy chairs and a cabinet that opens, and there's some jars of food in there.
Yes.
And a wooden staircase that leads up
Well,
to
I sure hope it do.
a town library, where their sort of meager.
Workroom.
This meager room contains mostly
I sure hope it does.
an unremarkable collection of books outwardly.
Anything?
Some dusty books and other furnishings that include padded chairs and footstools, and this is meant to be a kind of a cozy place.
Oh, very cute.
And she kind of steps up.
I'm just
Also unsure if you may need the space or not, but we have about 4 rooms down the hall, and she points down through the library to another hallway. We have some rooms down there that are for sale for storage and things of the like, but
Oh, well,
I would like to make that known.
Thank you.
I forgot. And she goes downstairs and retrieves a scroll and hands it to you. It has a nice little red ribbon on it, as well as a wax seal.
Pocket fire.
You're not allowed to have anything fun.
No.
Can I do anything else for you?
I don't think so, but thank you for letting us into your library.
Of course. If you ever need me or the speaker, just head through the offices you were at originally. I trust you can find your way out.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I'm gonna open this.
Have a fantastic day.
Thank you, you too.
And she heads down.
I was possible.
With the she probably would have taken the trinkets from you at some point as well. The two that you offered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the walrus.
Only
I'm
one
gonna
time,
open
though.
up the scroll.
Hmm?
Only one
So
time.
you can read it.
Hide, right?
What is it?
Hider.
It is a spell scroll of Fireball.
Oh,
Copy that.
nuts.
Well, you can, but hold on to that.
Yes.
Make scale now.
Backstack's just gonna.
You also are handed the bag of tricks at some point as well. Well,
Could,
the gray
actually,
bag.
yeah.
Backstack is
Bag of
at
tricks?
some.
Pretty sick.
Just gonna grab the
Actually,
book
yeah, I could.
at random.
Just write a gray bag.
Yeah, if we
grab
find
a book
something
at random.
like that, I could
Make
definitely.
that a bone.
100.
That works.
All right, 7.
I do need a shield.
Fireball.
Serpent scale.
99.
Ah,
Be pretty sick.
Very good.
I see.
99?
Well, that's
Yes.
fun.
What?
Wait, what?
99.
You randomly just yoink, grab a book that's slightly less dusty
Book
than the
of
rest. Maybe
Fireball.
that's what drew you. And you see a
150 casts
red leather
Fireball.
cover with a sort of a yellow vellum pages on the inside, and it's a rather worn book as well. The edges of the pages on the side, as you pull it out and face it towards yourself, and like you're trying to open it, you begin to notice that they're dotted with bits of red, and you look closer, and it's almost as if it's dried blood. The writing inside suggests the book is a poetry book of some kind.
What you reading there?
Not sure. Too many words.
Okay.
What about the title then?
You have I read book.
What is the title of said book?
The title of the book is
He flips too fast.
Limericks of Limericks of the Dalians.
Of the what?
Dalians.
Do you know how to read?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, just not big words.
Was
Big word.
what's
Actually, some of this is very easy for you to read because that's sort of like
Such kid children.
some of it is like Jabberwocky-esque where sense needs not be made of it. You just need to feel something.
I love that
And some of them are much
So
much
good.
shorter, sort of haikus and things of that nature.
I had to memorize that
Big
before.
big words are scary.
Okay. I'm gonna look
What's
around
the-
the library for a
What's
while.
the fear of
Yeah,
the
sure.
It's a really big word.
Make
I
an
know that.
investigation.
I forget.
You know what I'm looking for.
Oh, I know what you're looking for.
Oh fuck. 7.
7?
7.
All these books really haven't been taken out very much. You kind of pull them out, sit down in one of the chairs for a minute. Very cozy.
Nice.
Flip through a couple of them, but none have struck you so much as the one that was coated in blood
Yeah. That he has.
that he has.
Hey, backsack. Can I read that for a bit?
Okay, I'm
Do you wanna
done
swim?
anyways.
Okay.
I'm
Thank
done
you.
anyway.
I'm done anyways.
These words much bigger than me.
He kind of like eyes the book that you have.
Do you want to read this one? No? Okay.
Is there anything with pictures?
There's no pictures in this one. What do
No,
I-
there aren't actually.
What do I find in the limericks?
I would like you to make an investigation check.
Who hasn't treated me well? Not anyone. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 12.
12?
Yes, sure.
It seems to just simply be a poem book, though.
Someone-
Again,
person bludgeoned with it?
why was someone bludgeoned with this? Why did someone bleed on this? It still doesn't make very much sense.
Huh. This is the only one that has blood on it? fair.
You spent probably 10 or 20 minutes just kind of pulling books and looking at them, and most of them are just coated in dust.
Okay.
This is not dusty and different.
Huh. Alright.
Do any of us have any idea what the fuck a Dalian is?
Yeah, what is that?
Some old common way to say someone from Icewind Dale.
Oh. That makes sense. Alright.
Okay, cool.
Are there
aliens.
specific pages that have the blood on it, or is it just kind of like a
Is it the
splatter?
So,
cover of the book?
book,
Book?
cover, back, spine, here.
Okay.
And does it look like, is there anything on the blood part of the book that tells me it was like whacked against anything hard or.
Make one more investigation check.
I'm gonna. Yoki will now slap you in the back of the head, give you guidance, add a d4 to that.
Yep, I'll let it happen.
Yeah, because I was in the middle
Yeah,
of saying.
I want this. I want this.
Oh my god.
That's the same roll, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What was it? Investigation?
Yes.
With guidance.
15.
15.
Is that good enough?
You're still just something about this is eluding you still.
Ah!
Check that.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes.
I'm.
Yeah.
It just spoke a poem.
No, there's something that's off about it. Look at this.
Yeah, it's the blood, isn't it?
Well, what gave it away?
The blood.
Really? Yes. You really used that. Not
No, I
well.
thought it was the
Backside
beautiful
try.
script.
Hit backside try, please. Oh my god.
Be my guest.
I'll give backset guidance. I'll slap the back of his head, be
I
like,
just really want to know.
just fucking do this, alright?
I love this.
Just out of spite at this
These
point.
two have just
This
been
is the
sitting here
last
looking
time
at the
you
same
can
book
check
in an
today.
hour.
14.
No.
God damn it!
These two have just been sitting here just staring at this book for an hour.
Not.
And slapped in the back
They're
of
kind
the
of just
head.
like passing it back and forth.
What is wrong with us?
Yeah.
It just spoke.
Well, just, if you're that interested in it, just, you know,
Take it.
take
with
it.
you.
But that's
What?
what? Okay.
You've eaten people. I don't think stealing the book is, you know,
It's not like I killed them. Not that
that doesn't make it any better, but, you know,
Some
just take the fucking book.
of us have had to survive in the wild. Thank you very much.
I've also lived here. I've also had to survive.
Well, clearly not the same way as I did. But whatever.
Yeah, a better way.
Yeah, Mr. I curl up in a ball in my little store or whatever. Freaking. I don't know. Right
Are you okay?
No, I didn't mean to say.
Run out of steam there. Run out of steam there, Snowflake. Yeah.
In a little white cabin.
Always judging
Yes.
the different.
All right.
He's like Mr. Crocker, like, but for just, like, demon worshippers. Barry got parents!
Oh my god.
What are you looking at?
Asmodeus!
Look, I'm not
Asmodeus!
over there.
Mephistus!
I don't want to know secrets.
Oh,
Alright,
come on!
do they go?
Game on! Oh yeah, I'm gonna just do a ritual detect magic.
Ditech
Ritual.
Yeah.
I'll say this happens while you're sort of sitting there. Detect magic would give you school. Yay.
Yeah, let me read what it does. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's cool. Detect magic for duration. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic. You'll learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch metal.
The book that is still clutched in Zima's hands.
Uh-huh.
Illusory magic.
Illusory magic?
Illusory.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Alec. I know that was directed at me.
A loser?
Yeah, that's that book's magical. Illusion.
It just spoke.
Yes, but illusion.
Can you do something about
How
it?
can
No.
it be magic?
Well,
That just means you hold on to it. You can figure it out.
Can I cast Identify on it?
Yes, you may.
does that work?
Ritual
Does
casting.
that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
That works, doesn't it?
It
It
does.
is an object.
So after you
No, I think it
cast,
tells you what spells are affecting.
cast Identify on it,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah.
learn that there is an illusory script spell on this book.
Ah.
Now we need the spell magic.
Alright. Well.
So that means
Yes.
this
I'm
book is a
unsure
secret
if
code.
you would know the duration from Identify.
You identify the spell, so.
I know you identify the spell, but
You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. No.
this may be a stretch. But I will give it to you anyway because
Thanks, bud.
illusory script is fun. Make an Arcana check, low DC.
Guidance.
Too late.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yes.
Okay. 14.
14. I believe illusory script has an active time of about a week.
Okay.
This
So
would have
this
had to have been cast within the week, and it can't be maintained. So once it is cast, it is done, and it will expire at some point.
Okay. I think I came onto this book.
Okay.
It's just book of poem.
It's a little more than that.
Are you curious what the actual duration is?
Yes.
10.
10 days? Thank you.
I'm gonna just.
So, cast within 10 days, you have less than, you would assume you'd have less than 10 days until you know what this is.
Cool. I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
You shove it in your bag and mark a red book.
A red book.
Yes.
Red
Is
book.
the red the blood?
No. And not red like R-E-A-D, but R-E-D.
Yeah, I figured the color.
How'd you see the blood if it was already red?
It's actually just red ink.
Just get true sighted.
The Book of Poems actually is just covering up just like
cast wish on it.
haha.
In the rest of the
Just
time, they're casting things on books. You three, if you would kind of like to poke around a little bit, you're welcome to.
Sure.
I'll look around.
Actually, I'll poke them.
Okay.
I'll poke somewhere where somebody isn't poking. I don't know.
If you,
Right.
the library has a door in it, and if you open that door, it goes down to a long hallway on which 6 other doors kind of spread off from
Is there
it.
3 on both sides?
3 on both sides,
I'm going-
equidistant from each other.
I'm going to the second on the left.
Second door on the left.
I don't know why.
First on the right. After.
Okay. I forget how I designed this map, so forgive me if this is correct. If for whatever reason we fight people in here.
If we fight people
my
here, we
work
have bigger
is
problems.
Checked.
A room full of dark hair.
That's just where we keep them.
Me opens door like when I walk into a window.
The book of wisdom.
So I believe the first room is like this. You open a door, and there are several large storage crates and barrels that are just kind of chilling. This is being used as some kind of a storage room. The door you open, Olivia, has been converted into a very cozy office. 2 overstuffed chairs and a wooden desk are crammed into the tiny space, and there is sort of bits of papers and a quill just sitting in in kind of a pedestal.
No one's in here.
No one's in here.
Can I just like go peek at whatever they were writing?
Sure. If make an investigation check. And I should also ask, how nosy do you want to be?
I don't.
1 of 10.
I guess it's gonna go by what I see on the page, like whatever's on
Okay.
top first. That is a 10.
10. You walk into the room and you kind of look around, like, yeah, okay, this guy probably sits in here, drinks and smokes, and
Who writes?
Books.
and you kind of look over the desk and see what he's writing, and you see bits of writing and crossed out and scribbled out, and wow, that was disgusting.
Ew. What creature is
Yeah, you
that?
hear that from another.
And you begin to put together that he's like a love
Disgusting
story
noises.
writer, or whoever this guy is, like a love story
Oh
writer.
my god.
And I'll give this
Men-
to you because
men
I think it's
writing
funny. You open the one of the desk drawers, which is unlocked, and you find this like half-finished manuscript of a novel titled "Lost in the Lavender Orbs."
Well, he's gonna be so mad if I steal this, but I don't think I.
Make a copy of it and publish it yourself.
Smile.
Wow.
Make millions.
I can't imagine
Profit.
that they have a lot of use for books.
Can I
I
take
mean,
the
what else do
quill
they do? They have to
and just
inside
draw
all
a
day.
heart on the
Man,
front of
who
it
likes
and then put it
book
back?
is probably booming.
Who likes reading books?
I like that a lot.
It's got nothing to do with
Okay,
inside all day.
you do that and shut the door, or shut the drawer, and then the
Besides
door as you leave.
I'm gonna
Can't do
go to
anything
the
outside.
next
You gotta
one.
sit
So it'll be the
inside for
third
all
on
your
the
free
left.
time.
And I'll save you both the time. Every other door
They don't
you
have gaming
open
PCs, right?
is an empty room. So there
We
are
chose
only,
the only two.
for expediency's sake.
Yeah.
Knock over a thing on the fucking manuscript.
Jesus. So you have a new book. You know that most of these rooms are empty, save 2.
There's barrels.
Where are we going next?
Things. Are we leaving?
You can go through the barrels.
Have we gotten our
It's just
payment?
stuff.
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. How much did
The
we
gray
Well,
bag and the soil fireball.
Yes.
Oh,
I wanna
And
walk
that
through a
was it.
barrel.
That was it? No money?
Just so you know what kind of stuff.
That was always the agreement.
Okay, yeah, no. I just wanted to, yeah.
That's not ours.
We got 120 gold, so I'm fine.
Oh, I
No,
should
yeah,
also
I'm
add
sorry.
when you cast Identify or Detect Magic, that gray bag was also magical.
I just had it.
Yeah, I would have said, yeah, that bag's also magical enchantment.
Figured.
Probably enchantment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, I'll identify
Wait,
that.
actually, can I stick
Holy
my hand in it?
shit.
Do you want to stick your hand in?
Yeah. Do you stick your hand in it?
It's not a bag of tricks, it's a bag of devouring.
You know what? I said it.
Yeah, go for it. Send it.
I'm just gonna stick it in. Do I feel anything?
You feel something fuzzy. Matter of
Something
fact.
fuzzy?
Do you
Yes.
grab it?
Are you pointing it? How big is it in your hand?
You just pull your hand back up.
Yeah, I just pulled my hand back out.
Nothing
What
happens.
was it?
Something fuzzy?
How big was it?
Huh.
I don't know. I think you should probably identify it first.
Yeah, okay. I'm going
Maybe we stick sword in it first.
2 minutes goes by.
If there was nothing in it, I would have thought it was bag holding.
I did hand you a gray bag of tricks. Yes.
You did. Yes.
You can carry animals.
I'm just making sure I grab the
There's a
right.
whole bunch of different. There's a whole bunch of different magic bags. They all have some. There's some very funny ones, which I'm thinking this is one of them.
This is just...
I was making sure it wasn't just a bag of holding, which would have been pie. If it was a bag of holding, hopefully it would have nothing in it. I would assume.
Bag of holdings are...
There's gonna be like a polar bear in here.
Had a polar
I
bear.
don't know. Like bag of tricks has things in it, but I'm not sure. They might be fuzzy,
Like a polar bear.
like a polar bear. Bag of tricks is pretty
funny.
awesome.
That's
We have one in the
pretty
other
cool.
game though.
We
I
do.
don't know if-
We
I
have
don't know if there
not.
would
We
be-
have not touched it.
It's
I
just
have it.
it's just
Use it
straight
3
summons
times
friendly
in the
creatures.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool, honestly.
That is really cool.
What is it?
Okay.
She hasn't
So
said
so
Oh, you have it. Yeah. What is it? Wizard?
so pretty much, you felt the fuzzy thing?
Yeah.
You can take it out.
Do you want me to?
Not
Or do you
right
want me?
now. I could, but
Okay.
maybe not right now. If you throw it, it turns into a creature, and you can use it.
So
Do you want it?
Yoki needs it.
Yoki wants it? Yeah, here. Pass it in.
Yoink. Thank you.
It's very cool. Yeah,
I'll read it.
so
I'll
you
read
want
it
D8 roll for a creature.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like weasel, boar, great elk, I think. There was like a bunch.
Fuzzy.
They're large
There are
creatures.
some very
Direwolf.
Damn, no
Direwolf.
polar bear.
And it acts as your
Wait.
companion, is nice to you.
Hold
when
on.
you're
You can have a direwolf as a
partying.
companion.
Hold on.
Yeah, dude. And you can
Yeah,
use
you
it-
ever pull a fucking 6 foot tall wolf out of a bag?
I'm
Yep.
sorry. 3 per day?
3 per
Yes.
day.
I thought this was a numbered thing.
No, 3 per
No.
day. It disappears.
I thought it was like.
And-
See what I
It
thought
disappears
it was?
after an hour, I think.
Finishes at the next
I
dawn.
thought you-
Never mind.
It'd be funnier if it crawled back into the bag.
What I thought it was originally was
Or
you
if it
have
gets to
the
0
table of
points.
things, and as you use them, they go away.
Ah, no.
That was
I
so
wonder-
cool.
That's
I love
insane.
that.
Slaughter.
Yeah.
If
Yoki,
you
it
rolled
has some
giant
fun with
elk
that.
and then you slaughtered it, would it get meat
Yes.
from it?
Will the meat disappear?
That would be so rude. That's your buddy.
The creature
No,
vanishes at the
I-
next day.
It
Next
vanishes
dawn.
at the next day.
If the creature vanishes out the next day,
Yeah.
probably the meat would vanish too.
Unless
So
you
if
eat
you
it.
ate,
Would
You
just
would be
feel-
suddenly hungry.
I was gonna say, would you feel
If
suddenly
you
hungry?
ate and then shat,
Then you'd be fine.
that shit would disappear.
what happened?
Parts of it would
Would
disappear.
you?
so would the calorie intake disappear as well?
I don't think that's how...
That's
We're getting too deep into magic
Way
right now.
hard about this, yes.
that's a good question.
That's a good core question.
We should ask.
Don't use it for food. That's so
Who do we
sad.
ask?
I have a cold.
Probably.
Says the
probably
one who
wizards.
eats people.
I don't
The
think-
wizards.
I think that's a bit too.
I don't
I
kill
think
them.
wizards would avoid the question because it's a bit too read into things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Just magic.
Just
It-
yes.
Yes.
Magic.
It creates animals. Very
Magic.
cool. They are your friend and will fight for you.
Hell yeah.
So, what else are we doing?
Wait, don't they disappear at 0
They
hit points?
At dawn.
If they die,
If they die or
They-
at the
when they
next
die, they
dawn.
disappear.
Is there also some
Yeah.
weird thing where they can't
So,
take attacks, or they
so
just...
if
But
they
you can-
die,
Bonus
it
action, they
instantly
do, I can
disappears. You can't
command
eat
them.
Very
Yeah,
which
Yeah,
I
so-
won't do because
that's what we'll say.
Yes.
bonus
Yeah.
action.
So it wouldn't matter.
And also, summons are different, so...
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
that'll be later.
We'll figure this out.
Yes, we will.
All 3 go.
Summons aren't... My summons aren't
We,
even
we
that
each
stressful
pull
right
one
now.
out.
No. Very cool. I
Alright.
really love that. Wicked
Okay.
cool.
What are we doing?
You would have gotten a giant badger.
So,
I would have got a giant badger. Who would be?
yes.
Huh?
What do you guys want to do?
Could be a mount.
Try to...
If you get lucky.
Do we have any other, what were the other...
Yes. Oh, yes. We have several others.
I know, what were
Well,
the
yeah.
other ones? we
That's
had?
what- that's
Alright, you want Yoki to read
Y'all
off
are
the
kind of
list?
just chilling in this library doing this, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
So, there's where we could go. We
Excuse?
could go back to Burnshire, find a lost cargo for dwarves.
Mm.
There's Bremen, fishermen being terrorized by a monster in Mirror Dwaldor.
I like monsters.
Dogan's Hole, people scared of some wolves.
Yeah.
East Haven, I can scratch that off. Lonelywood, a white moose hunt, and Targos, the hunt in Kelvin's Cairn to find the polar bear lycanthrope.
Do you want to go back home, Yoki?
That's a bit of a trip, so
Yes, it
there's
is.
plenty of stuff in the middle there, so...
I'm just saying eventually.
Do we have a map? Can we see a map?
You can go and buy one at some point.
I mean,
you have cash
we-
now.
Do you think there would be a place in town for that?
Oh yeah.
Where would I go?
I'm going shopping.
You could go ahead and make yourself a good old investigation
Investigation check? I can do
I
that.
wanna,
man.
I wanna
Yoki's also
fight
gonna
him
go.
out.
19.
19.
Somewhere to buy a map.
If you head out of the town hall and begin walking around the street trying to flag down various people, you would be able to find a cartographer in town that would sell you.
Fun.
Yoki will also look around town for a shield of the not metal variety.
You could also do
Oh,
that.
the not metal.
One
Make
map,
an investigation
please.
check. One map. I don't know what they'd usually charge you for a map. Let's find out. Well, given how detailed this is,
Okay, Stormy.
10 gold pieces.
10 gold.
That's fine.
That's cool.
Because you do get the front and back.
You just got 122 from the chest. Yeah.
If you buy it, I will need it back. Because,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, if you
swap.
request it, sure, by all means. But I also need it for figuring out how long it takes you guys to get places.
Did you just look at that upside down?
What? Yeah,
Well, it's a map.
I know. It was just kind of funny.
You can use it any which way. Fine.
Is there any?
Investigation check.
16.
16. You eventually find some sort of an armor that would fulfill that.
The witch.
Hey, got any shields that aren't made of metal? Some weird cult thing, I don't know why. I don't like metal. Whatever, it's too cold.
I got a wicker one. He gives it to you.
Alright, how much?
I believe shields are 6 gold pieces for some reason.
Epic.
Or it's either 6 or
Yeah.
2.
Epic. And this one, it's...
I'm sorry, shields are 10.
Alright, and...
They are 6 pounds and they give a +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Wow.
Numbers.
Yes.
There's exactly 10 towns here. Who knew?
I mean,
Yeah, a gold per town.
Alright, so...
there you
That's
There's
just
10
one...
towns. There's 10 towns.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it still provides the same AC bonus?
go.
Same
How
AC
many towns
bonus.
are here?
Okie dokie. You hope you have
Okay.
some.
Not 10 towns.
You get
But
yourself
how
a
many
druid
towns are there?
shield.
AC
Where
17 now,
have we been
baby.
so far? Been to the
17.
Cares. East Haven.
Is there any like
Prince Shander. Been to Termoli.
other library
Oh, we were
or
right
like
next
a
to Termoli.
bookstore in town?
You could poke around.
Yeah, I kind of
Apparently.
do that.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Again, investigation check.
Cargoes. Oh yeah, we can go to
I'll say you're probably going to wind up spending the rest of the
East
day
Haven
here
if we
if you're
go
poking
here.
around like this.
So where's?
You know,
so
now
we've
I
got
roll
something in
investigation
Prince
check.
Shander?
Bring here, that's the
Something
start
in
town.
Lonelywood?
No,
Yeah, I figured
Something-
that.
the
Targos.
town library is like the
Targos?
only place.
And Bremen.
I
in
figured.
Bremen.
Just
There's
wanted to
actually a
know.
lot over there. So
Do we have anything
That's all I
over
would do
here at all
anyway.
anymore?
Nope, we completed that.
Kelvin's Card?
That's the lead. That leads. That's from Targos. If we go to Targos, then we go to Kelvin's Cairn.
He's probably just following you guys around, not
So-
really knowing what to do.
So probably.
Were you looking for
Yeah.
anything?
The other one place is Duggan's Hole, so that's the only place we have something, but that's in
Nothing
the
I can
opposite
do here.
direction, so we could probably go left and be fine.
Go the east way,
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
even though we're going west.
Is there a place I can find like a little vial?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Same as it.
We just
Leave.
leave.
We just leave.
12.
Find like a general store or something that would have a
Got a
vial.
great idea. We
Leave.
take the trail and we leave. I want to go this way. South. Warm. Very good.
One vial that can hold 4 ounces of liquid costs a gold piece.
Okay, I'm gonna get 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can get those.
Thank you.
Epic.
You're welcome to hang on to that for right now.
Okay. I'm gonna stare at
Because
it for a while,
we're
then.
to the point where we should probably consider where you guys want to go next, and that'll probably be have you guys rest, and then we'll go into the next day new.
Basically, everything is west.
Yeah, we have to go west.
Just travel that way.
Bryn Shander's on the way to Targos,
Bremen.
and Lonelywood, and
Bremen.
Bremen.
So, plan is probably we go to Brinshander, do that little lost cargo thing, and then we can figure out where to go from there. Probably continue going west. Probably end in Lonelywood. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got places to go.
Places
Things
to
to
do,
see.
things to see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say with all your shopping and doing various things, that'll put you at probably like 4 or 5 p.m. You should consider either staying here or leaving now.
Yeah.
Well, we got the axe speaks now.
We do.
You do, but
Yes.
it still takes you like
Yeah.
a few hours to get
to
anywhere.
East Haven to Brimstrander, very long. It's a very long straightaway.
I think we should
Straight west.
probably stay here for the night.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
I'm fine.
No, you
That
don't.
sounds
You're
good.
mode.
That's why.
Everybody good with that?
Okay. If you all are staying here, just heading back to straight back to the White Lady Inn, or
Yep.
Yeah.
okay. You head back. For another night, you are still asked the same amount of silver, which was, I believe, one
I mean,
silver
I paid
piece.
you a gold yesterday. This one's free.
No, it's not. You overpaid. Pay me.
Yoki will try to carry this
overpaid. Pay me.
with persuasion or whatever.
Okay, sure.
He's not good at it, but he'll try.
funniest thing.
You overpaid. Just fucking pay me.
Jesus Christ, 6.
6.
Doesn't that budge?
Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna toss a gold.
He throws a silver.
Oh, you fuck yes.
Oh my god.
He throws a silver.
Okay.
Just out of reach.
He takes it.
No, I need for.
To the point where he has to awkwardly lean for it. But that's it.
When you hold the door for someone, but they're a little too far away, so they have to do
that's
the awkward
flavor.
jog to get.
Yeah.
So you're not standing there. For
Pretty
too
much.
long. I
What do
hate
you use
that.
to cast your spells?
Holy symbol.
Holy symbol.
Yeah, that counts. You don't need material if you have your holy symbol.
Unless it costs gold.
Unless it costs gold.
It does not.
Okay.
It's a flavor.
Can I read over the scroll?
You don't need materials
have
at
to,
all
like-
unless they
So-
cost something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
but in order to transcribe it into your book, you need
If it involves a
you
gem,
need to
just
spend
one
money
gold,
to
it's
do
not
that,
bad.
and it also has to be of a level you can cast.
Yeah.
You cannot cast third level spells
I
at
figured.
third level.
But I
That's
can
what
still
your
like
symbol's
just
for.
read it.
Yeah, you can still read it over and like salivate over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Because
I just-
the other thing you can
Scroll
have if you don't
fireball.
have a holy symbol, you can
You don't have to
component
use
dodge, which also
a known
counts as
spell
wisdom.
to take fireball.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
When you get third level, fifth,
5th level.
half level rounded up.
Okay.
No.
I have to ask. Listen, I just
I
wanna be level 4.
originally thought you guys would level up at this point, but no, I was mistaken.
Wow. Just kidding.
Whatever,
We
we'll
should've
just
fought that
we'll just do the quest.
We
to
should
start.
have
fought the
gone
pole
out of
there.
our way to fight the
Jesus.
pole.
Is Icewind down?
Should have fought those people in the distance.
It's not
Yeah.
XP base, is it?
No, it's actually milestone based,
Yes.
which is
Pyog.
Cool. I love that.
if you all kind of spend some time in your rooms, you're all welcome to do whatever until the evening ends, or go speak to each other how you please. However,
Do I know where Yoki's room is compared to where mine is?
you would probably know. What are you trying to do?
Is he next to me?
Probably not directly. I would assume he's learned.
Yeah, no, Yoki.
Would it be
Yoki waits
I
for
would have
you.
just like
Yoki waits for
obnoxiously pounded on the wall.
Yoki waits for you to go pick a room first, and then he goes picks his room.
Yeah.
Bridge, they're very big.
I used to do that with my
Compared to
neighbors.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's the main town.
Oh, can I?
That's where he
Tap on the
started.
walls to each other.
You see it
Sorry.
too.
Retroactively feed the axe beak.
Yes, you
I
may.
mean,
Oh, I would have done that also.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
kind of.
By the way,
Are they starving yet?
no, because they have been put up here,
Oh, we gotta pay.
you do have to pay
Yeah.
for that as well.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
We're just nickel and diming us here.
Probably a whole nother.
I mean,
silver.
yes, but you have gotten some free stays other places, so
Yes.
I thought I had a table for that, but I don't. I'll say probably an additional silver piece per night.
Per
So
night.
two.
So that's 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have to mark off food for the ox beaks, Rob.
All right.
Oh.
Kind of.
If you're paying for it, don't worry.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would have spent time
Because that's part of the
with
fun.
Zula, by the way, because I love her.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pet her and stuff. Pretty. Play with my darling.
Okay.
Yeah.
If no one has anything else to do, we shall start next week at the dawn of another day.
Yes. Yes! AC 17 now.
Nice.
Wow, you're better AC than me.
Mine
I
is
got a shield.
sad.
For one level.
Yeah.
I should get a shield.
Anything
Do you
hits
use a shield
me.
with lance? Or glaive?
It's heavy.
No, I would have to.
Okay.
I'd have to
Kill,
get sword
kill,
and
kill,
shield.
kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Cool.
Kill.
All
Long
right.
sword
Well,
and shield.
thank you for joining us. If so, you did. We
Thanks,
should be
Adventures.
back next week. I apologize. I had some things come.
It's not
We should be here next week.
Epic.
Please join us for that. And
Yeah.
have a fantastic week. Be good people. Make use of natural ones. If you can, in fact, play D&D or just in your own life in general.
You just want to roll some
Have a good one.
In a dark room.
Have a good night.
yeah.
Yeah.